Hello everyone, welcome back to the Just Interesting stream, I guess. I'm your host, Alex. Well, me and Hot Robin are hosting this one, and Martin will be joining at some point.
Together. Yes.
And we're going to be playing some Aliens Fireteam Elite. Let me know in the chat how everything sounds, and if everything's sounding okay, and how everyone is. How's everyone doing? Sorry we haven't been streaming in a little while, but... Yeah, hopefully we'll be doing a bit more streaming. And if this game's good, then hopefully we can, I don't know, keep going with this and see how it is.
Yeah.
Toffee Man is in the chat. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Toffee Man. Thank you for tuning in.
Toffee Man. Yes,
always a pleasure seeing you. Yeah, how's it going? And have you ever played Aliens Fireteam Elite before?
Yeah, came out last year, didn't it? I think. Last year, before Christmas.
Yeah.
Or was it earlier this year? Time. My concept of the passage of time is not very accurate these days.
I think it was last year. Yeah.
Last year. Yeah.
The Nuclear Abbey. Oh, sorry. Go on,
sorry.
Robin.
No. I was going to say it's one of these. Hopefully, this trend will continue of releasing co-op games, which is nice. Designed to be co-op.
Well, that's the thing. It's quite nice because we've been looking, and let us know in the chat if you know of any more games like this. But we've been looking for games that are like 3-person games, so Robin, Martin, and me can team up and play like a 3-person game. And this is quite good for that, isn't it? So it's 3. You can team up as 3 people.
Yeah, 3-man team. Yeah, which I find interesting because typical co-op shooters would have a 4-man team. You know, going back in the day to Left 4 Dead, or even those Ilphonic games with Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight, or that other one, Predator Hunting Grounds. You've usually got a 4-man team working together, but this is just 3-man.
Yeah. In the chat, the Nuclear Abbey sounds good. Welcome to the stream, Nuclear Abbey. Thanks for tuning in. First time chat as well, so welcome. Spewin93. Great way to start my workday. Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I hope I hope you have a great workday. Hope you get lots of work done, but easily. I hope you get it done super quick, and then you can just chill for the rest of the day. Toffee Man tried playing but couldn't find any matchups. Well, I mean, to be honest, we'll see how Martin gets on, Toffee Man. But if you haven't, get installing it. Feel free to join in if Martin's not about.
Yeah, he's planning to join, but at the moment he's having some difficulty with his installations. I just had a massive update to my PS4 as well, which was luckily I tuned in early, Alex? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Angelos is also in the chat. Yeah, I'm listening while at work too. Loads of people listening while at work. That's interesting.
So lucky. I feel genuinely, sincerely privileged that people spend their work hours with us in the background, droning on.
Hopefully we can that's my dream actually. That's my dream job. Just dulling the the monotony of someone else's work. I think that's perfect. Little Miss Stella is also in the chat. Hello, Robin and Alex. How are you guys? Hello. I'm very well, thanks, Little Miss Stella. Thank you for tuning into the stream. How are you today? This fine Wednesday evening. Yeah. How are you, Robin? How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's been busy. I know you've had a busy week, Alex. My whole month is busy at the moment. It's good. It's just weird how the pandemic really did slow life down in every way, and I don't know about you, but where I live, all restrictions have been lifted, and suddenly life is full on again. And you're just thinking, how did I even get involved in that stuff? Like, how am I even doing this of a weekday evening? I should be at home in bed.
Yeah.
But also we've had a massive COVID outbreak. Pretty much everyone I know where I live has got COVID, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, Jade came down from Scotland over the weekend and was in contact with someone with COVID. My brother's girlfriend. Yeah, we're testing negative so far, but it's her birthday this week, so I bet she's got it.
Oh no.
But fingers crossed not.
It's not her birthday today, and we're tearing you away from her to do some Aliens Fireteam.
Oh yeah, no, it is. So I said I'd be doing a 5-hour stream. So
Oh.
No, it's not. It's not today. It's not today. Don't worry. I think we should, at the very least, go into the game and have a quick look around and see what's going on. Because who knows how long Martin's going to be?
That's true, yeah. I've just fired mine up and gone through the character creation, which was not something I expected. So, again, luckily I did it just before we went live. Otherwise, you'd be watching... Well, you wouldn't, because we're currently, as Alex will explain, looking at Alex's screen. So you'd be looking at Alex's screen whilst he waited for me to create my character off screen. So there we go. But Alex suggested something fun, and I thought I'd try my best to create Martin in the game.
I like it. I think that's a great idea.
So hopefully it's gone all right. And I admit, so far,
just trying to...
The game is pretty, but kind of confusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at my settings because you say it's pretty, but is it though? I loaded into the game and I was like, this is a little bit Xbox 360, to be honest.
Really? Oh no, it's way better than that.
I mean, let's see what people think of it.
I think it's because you're normally a PC overlord, Alex.
I mean, yeah,
so
I'm part of I'm
high.
PC Master Race for sure.
Yeah.
Let me hang on, go into this monitor. But yeah, I'm interested to see what people think of the graphics. You can kind of see my character a little bit. I've gone for the what was his name? Ivan Vanko, Iron Man 2.
Whiplash, yeah.
Whiplash kind of look, or Toast of London if you're more into that.
It's not Toast of London, but it is Matt Berry. That's right, we're going to Blackpool.
You and he were buddies, weren't you? But if you and he want to be buddies again.
Have you met my wife?
Stephen, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me? Fire the nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Push the button. Push the button.
So yeah, I have no idea what is going on in this game. Don't know what is happening.
Yeah. It just throws you into this hub. What is that what they call it? A hub?
Yeah.
Sandbox hub. And there's a couple of characters as the flashing green exclamation mark indicates that you can talk to. And I assume speaking to them starts missions. But I have no idea if this game has a story. I'm guessing it does, given the way it started. I thought it was one of those kind of plug and play, hop in, drop out multiplayer experiences. But I guess there's a story, given that there's a hub world for you to go walk around and do stuff in.
I imagine there's like levels. I think this is going to be a very level game, and you can choose what levels you want, and then it's, you know how we played Helldivers, so there was kind of a bit of a story going on, but I reckon it's going to be kind of like that.
That's fun. Yeah.
Oh, I received an invitation. Yes. I guess I'll accept.
Please do.
McBobbing along. There you go. Just doxed your PS4 username for anyone to add you.
That was a mistake, wasn't it?
Let's see how easy this is to. Let's rate this as a multiplayer game. See how, you know, how many times we disconnect or that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, so far so good.
Are you partaking in any beverages this evening, Robin?
I am indeed. I have an almost pint of Capital Lager, 4% strength.
Capital.
From the Windsor and Eton Brewery. It's
lovely.
Good so far. I haven't had it before. Yeah.
Very nice.
It was a gift for Christmas. Somebody gave my wife a box of beer as a kind of.
Oh, that's a great gift, isn't it?
Because she hates beer, so I was very happy. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
There you are.
Here he is.
Hello.
So is this your Martin?
Yeah.
Why have you given him like blonde hair?
Martin's kind of blonde.
Is he? No, he's not. What?
I mean, he's dark blonde, but he's kind of blonde. Okay, I thought it was darker than... When I was in the character creator, I thought the shade of hair I'd given him was darker than that.
Everyone in the chat, who knows Martin, what do you think? How would you rate Robin's Martin?
It's not perfect. I'll concede that. But, it's not too far off.
What? His hair is very light. It's a little bit too light, I think.
I think you're right. But in the character creator, it looks darker.
Okay, well, hopefully when Martin comes along, he can make one of us as well. Or, I don't know, make Robert Downey Jr. or something.
Well, that'd be fun.
And then...
half of Robert Downey Jr. is in his in the way he talks, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, okay, it seems like L1 is some kind of scan. R1 is a grenade. I think you can change your loadouts. So I'm a gunner at the moment. What are you at the moment?
I am also a gunner. I didn't know there are different loadouts. Okay, that's cool. How do you change your loadout?
I think you just you press pause, go onto loadout, and then I think you click on on the different loadouts.
They've got gunner, demolisher, technician, doc, that could be useful, and phalanx, not to be confused with phallus. Phalanx, of course, a reference to the classic Greek, I believe, military formation.
Very, very correct. Very correct,
So,
Robin. Yes.
What are you going to be? Are you going to stick with gunner, or are you going to be something else, like a demolisher or a phalanx?
So phalanx, yeah, that's like shield, I guess. And no, I don't think I'm going to have fun as that. I'm going to be a demolisher, I think.
Yeah.
Get a big old minigun.
Yeah.
Toffee Man in the chat did a "you tried" emoji, and I can only assume that was in relation to your character
Martin,
creation
my temper
attempt.
Well. Oh, technician gets a sentry turret. So I'm being a technician. Why wouldn't you take the free gun with the sentry turret?
Yeah, I'm trying to... So there's consumables. I don't have any consumables I can do. Micro rockets. Oh, yes, he says it was indeed. Good to know. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at that.
Interesting. Looking at the technician class, he plays a lot like the officer class in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay,
a game which I spent a lot of time playing last year. And whoa, look at you.
I mean, okay, the weapon cycling is a bit janky.
Really? Mine's really smooth and fast.
Oh, it's fast, but the animation for like putting your gun back is an absolute shambles. What's going on there? He like drops it down behind his back and then like scoops it up from when he drops it. What's that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Whenever I reach for my backpack, Alex, that's exactly how I do it. Exactly how I do it.
There's no jump button in this, is it? And that's kind of getting to me.
Yeah, X doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe that's interact when you're in the level. Yeah. I feel the need to jump. I feel like we should have a jump button. But
I feel like I should talk to this guy.
Freeze off, Marine. We got woke by a distress call. A Dr.
First Lieutenant Santos.
Orbital refinery. Situation ain't clear.
You are stood in front of me. You're. I can just see the back of Martin's head.
Well, I'm stood behind you on my game, so this is already a great start. This is a great start.
Now it looks like you are just you're vaguely threatening him by standing very close behind him.
That's what I'm doing.
Might want to talk to Herrera before you deploy.
Understood, Lieutenant. Okay, so I'm going to chat to this lady.
What you going to do?
You're on the tip of the spear. I'll be in the dropship with LTCO, running Overwatch and eating my abuela's cookies. You listen to what I say, I'll get your ass out in the smallest possible number of pieces. And you can have a cookie. You got any questions? Now's the time.
If I've got any questions, now's the time. Do you know what? I don't have any questions. I think I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
You've
We're on a
mastered
ship.
the
There's
training.
aliens. We've woken up. There's a distress call. Aliens. Go and shoot
A
them.
distress call in a sci-fi shooter set in the future?
What
This
do you
always goes
what
well.
do you what do you think? Should we start a campaign? It feels wrong to start one without Martin, but I mean we can
It
only tread
does.
water for so long.
Yeah, if there's no training level, then I guess maybe we should.
I mean,
Hopefully Martin will be able to join us.
it feels
sooner rather
wrong,
than
doesn't
later.
it? I mean,
does
I
seem
tell you
wrong.
what, we can
Yeah.
maybe play a little bit, and if he joins, we can restart the level. Oh no, is he here? I think he might be here.
I am, but there's
No
a bit
way. Perfect timing, you
Hey,
sassy beast.
there's a bit of an issue.
what's happened,
Oh.
Martin?
Well, I tried turning on my PlayStation. It comes up with an error, and it doesn't let me press any buttons. And I've looked up the error, and it's a hardware issue that apparently usually requires you to replace the hard drive.
Oh dear,
Oh no.
Martin.
Oh no.
It's from when the disk drive broke last week, and I opened it up, and obviously messed something up.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So I might just be here for shits and giggles and to drink some beers, I reckon. But that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
It's if anyone knows about these things, it's error SU401186.
Have you tried just like restarting it a few times?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Let's give up the ghosts.
I might tinker around with it while while we're on this, but yeah. I'll give
Oh,
it another
so-
go, but if not, I might have to be a spectator too.
I'm trying to think if there's
That's a real
anything else we
shame.
could do.
Yeah, I don't know what we could do.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll have to just watch and guide me and Rob and Martin.
Maybe,
Oh.
Yeah.
maybe.
But you
It might
can't
be time.
even.
It might be
can't
time for
do sh-
PS5. It might be time for a PS5 if I could ever get my hands on one.
Yeah. Maybe that's it, Martin. You're one of
Martin.
the victims of Sony being like, we're not selling enough PS5 units, so we're going to break people's PS4s.
Yep.
Or Martin, you can always just join the dark side and join the PC Master Race.
It's true. It's tempting actually, considering my laptop
Master
also broke a few months back. So I'm on a.
What are you doing to your hardware, Martin?
I don't know. It's just breaking. You know how stuff breaks
Yeah.
in batches, doesn't it? Nothing ever. And the phone broke as well. When you had to get a new phone a week and a half ago.
Was that the
Yeah, it all
one?
breaks
Was
at
that the
once.
one you bought from Jonesy?
No,
Was that
it broke
age-
ages ago.
Oh.
I break things.
Oh dear.
I know we recommended that you love your technology, Martin, but we didn't mean it literally. You gotta stop putting it in there.
Smashing stuff up.
Just stop it.
Oh.
Oh.
God
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
quite
the
quickly.
disk drive broke.
Disk drive.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm going to grab a beer in a second. Drown my sorrows, you
Yeah.
know how it is.
Is
Oh,
this
I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Martin. That's so frustrating.
The good news is, Martin, you're out of the game, but you're not really out of the game.
You're
Because-
in the game.
You're in the game. That's
What's
for
the real
sure.
game?
Well,
There's a
Robert-
character creator.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
I
a-
see.
And Robin's
I have
made you
done a really remarkably accurate
in this lighting.
version of you, Martin.
In this lighting,
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Fantastic.
It does look. Your hair does look lighter, but
Yeah, I've got a bit of halo going on here.
Yeah, I've got the length wrong, I think.
are you looking at the
she said.
stream now?
I'm on it now. Yeah, I can see priority 1. It says
Oh yeah, that's kind of
something.
it's
Those
frozen on
clips.
that for some reason. Let me there we go.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Martin watching the stream will have a slight delay.
This is you, Martin. This is Robin's attempt at creating you.
Beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
think it's very
I think
accurate.
you've been fairly flattering, to be honest. Yeah,
I got the hair color a little wrong, but
it will do. It will do. It's good enough. It's close enough. And thank you, by the way.
he's not as good looking as you, Martin. He doesn't
Oh,
quite have
that's
your kind of Olympian chin, but you know,
Well,
It's
I
not as
appreciate
chiseled.
the effort.
not as chiseled as you, but I tried.
No, of course.
I
Of
tried.
course. Of course, yeah.
Right.
This is quite good, actually.
I think it
Well-
looks quite good. See, Alex was dissing it. I think it's all right.
You
The
know,
wha-
the annoying thing is I did the system update thing
Yeah.
that made me turn off and then caused this issue. But of course, I did buy the game before the update as well.
Oh
so
yeah.
more annoying. Anyway.
Well, hopefully we'll really get into this, and hopefully you'll be able to fix your PS4 and we can give this a go.
Exactly. I'll continue to try.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do except restart it? I guess. I mean, there's not a huge amount if it's a hardware problem.
Yeah, I could try taking it apart.
I mean,
Singing in the background.
Live stream Martin taking apart his PS4.
I mean, Martin,
I
you
might have to.
say it looks good. Look at this weapon swap animation. Can you see this? Are you seeing this?
Oh, what is going on?
What is that?
I don't know what you two are talking about.
You're right, that's weird.
You're so picky.
In fairness, I've spent the last like 40 hours playing Elden Ring, so my standards are through the roof when it comes to games.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this lady and get a mission.
Right, you're ready for another
Yeah.
Nice.
mission?
I'm going to unplug the PS4 and tinker around with it. And
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, Martin. Oh man,
That's rough. That is losing the PS4 like that. That's scary.
is there anyone else I can invite?
Maybe.
It's just Justin's Captain Asbo, isn't he? Or is that someone else?
No, that's Justin. Yeah.
He's offline, but so I can't.
Yeah, he's not normally free on weekdays, but you can always try.
It says mission or difficulty not unlocked for all team members.
Okay, what does that mean?
Have you spoken to these people? Have you
Yeah, when I
spoken?
speak to them, all this gives me the option to say goodbye.
Oh, okay. Maybe I've spoken to them on your behalf. Is there anyone else we need to speak to? What are we doing here? How do we play the game? I want to shoot some aliens.
let me.
We don't need all 3 people, do we, to play the game? That would be mental.
Let's hope we get an AI person. Yeah.
I hope.
Oh, I'm ready to launch a mission if you are.
Oh yeah, go for it. If it gives you the option. Maybe it's
So
because
I
I'm
d-
not hosting it.
I didn't look
Can't
any.
start it.
I didn't look up anything about this game. What's the big idea?
What's the big
Oh,
idea?
yeah. What's the big idea?
Yeah, I missed the opening cutscene, so I'm not sure, but I think
Yeah.
you're cryogenically
are-
frozen, you wake up on a ship, there's a distress
Yeah.
call, aliens, fire team ensue.
You are one of 981 Marines on the USS Blur, which came across a distress signal in deep space.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And-
classic.
And
Regulation
yeah.
cornbread can
So the
consist
objective of the
anyone
first
but
mission
let's
is
do this.
a rescue mission. You're boarding the ship Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim Honecker, a scientist.
Nice.
Mount up, people.
So
what
I-
difficulty you want, Alex?
I did
Do you want-
standard
did standard?
difficulty. Is that alright? What did
Okay,
you
go
do?
ahead. I'll let you know when I get there.
You can't be on different difficulties, do you?
Yeah, that'd be mad.
That would not make sense, would it? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, there's a challenge card option.
Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure.
I don't own any cards.
No, neither do I. Okay, it was too soon. Too soon for this. How do I
Okay,
save on?
so this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is
Oh.
via the forward airlock. Okay, we've got
Have
an
we got a
evac
random-
Dr. Tim Honecker.
We got a random third person.
Insane caterpillar. Here we go.
Is that a real person?
I wish I was insane caterpillar.
Sorry, Martin. We miss you. We miss you already. I apologise now to everyone, especially Alex, and especially Martin, and especially Insane Caterpillar, whoever, you are, for what's about to happen. Is friendly fire an option on this, Alex? Do you know? It wasn't in the hub, but is it in the levels? I don't know.
I bet it is. I
It
bet
better
it
be.
is.
It's a horror game.
It
should
better be. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
kill Insane Caterpillar. Let's just get rid of him. I didn't say that. What?
So Martin, how have you been these last couple of days? Been a couple of days since we spoke.
Oh, yeah. Been alright, actually. Not too bad. Not too bad. What's been going on? Nothing much. Nothing crazy, really. just work stuff at the moment. It's all go. I'm doing stuff to do with sports, which you guys know about.
Yeah.
Sports, as you know, never stops. And so there's just more sports. There's just more sports, and yeah, that's boring. No one wants to hear about sports. No one who's into gaming really likes sports that much, do they? So
That's not necessarily true.
That's not true at all. Although
Yeah.
I am into
You and I
gaming
both
and I'm
like
not into
rugby.
sports. So
Alex is a massive fan of Sudoku.
true. It's going to be in the Olympics next time. So.
it's not a sport, and I'm not into it. So I don't know what 0 for 2 there.
I've somehow just managed to cut my finger on the PlayStation. This is getting better, isn't it?
Oh no, Martin.
Was it bad?
No, it's like a paper cut. It's just bleeding. It's just bleeding a little bit. It's okay. How have I managed that? Where have I done that? I'm not quite sure.
Did you just throw a grenade, Alex?
No, that was Insane Caterpillar.
Oh.
He is
Is
insane.
Is he speaking? He's got his mic on, hasn't he? Insane
He is,
Caterpillar.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But I don't think they can
Let's
hear
get
us.
him involved. I don't think he can hear us. No.
Yeah.
Not encouraging. Continue your sweep.
Oh, I saw an alien to the left.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm pursuing.
No, guys, I feel like one of those people you see on the side of the road where they break down and their bonnet's smoking. And they open up the bonnet and they look at it for a while and they're like, And they look at it and you're like, they don't know what they're doing, do you? You're going to have to call the AA in a minute. You don't know how to fix a car. I feel like that. I've opened up the bonnet. PlayStation's inside's here. I don't know what any of it does or what it means.
Nice, that was great.
Here we go. We're killing some. This is what the game's all about.
Nice. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them.
Way more than I expected.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
You okay? You kind of of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Insane
Oh,
Caterpillar.
yes.
I think I just shot you. I'm sorry.
I thought it was the acid.
Oh, it could have. Yeah, it was the acid. It wasn't me.
It's boiling
Yeah.
acid.
Did you watch Batman Forever recently?
No, I wish.
Yay, it's Batman! Yay!
Anyone in the chat? Have you seen the latest Batman? And no spoilers, because I don't think Martin, you haven't seen Batman yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
I think I can hear some.
crap, from behind me, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, here they are.
I didn't expect so many.
Oh, you can take cover by pressing X behind objects.
You cut it out.
Okay.
But why?
Oh my god, that's such a rigid
Doors well.
cover system.
I know.
Guess Hanukkah went this way.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm loving it. Oh,
Do you think
crap.
do you think you're going to see Batman at some point, Martin?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, I'll be watching that. I'm keen to. I don't know. I've got some time off actually. Not next week, the week after.
Here they are.
And so I might have a venture out potentially. Go and see it.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's good.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
definitely at the cinema, I'd say.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's such a good cinema film. And it's like 3 hours, but it really, I don't know about you, Robin, but it didn't feel like 3 hours to
Nah,
me.
it didn't
It
feel
felt
like that to me at all.
super
yeah.
quick.
Yeah. I think some moments felt a bit slower than they needed to be.
I get an idea how to
You know.
track down Hanukkah.
Yeah, there's one moment in particular where it's like one shot that's 1 minute long, and it's such a kind of, such like just a boring idea for a shot, but
Yeah.
It's just awkwardly long.
it was a bit
Almost.
awkwardly. This
There's a
one
couple
shot
of
that
awkward- yeah.
stood out for me. That was just a bit awkwardly long, but. Oh, I've got no ammo.
Wow, blind fire is working. Oh crap, they're on me.
Oh, what is that? This
think I'm meant to help more than I am. Oh, there's an ammo box here, Alex, if you need it.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh, there's a big one.
Oh,
It's
where's
shooting stuff at us. It's spitting stuff. Xenomorph spitter.
What the fuck is this? I don't
They
know.
like to spit.
Where's this ammo box?
Can't just punch them.
Next to the orange crate in front of you, do you see? Oh, not in front of you, sorry. Behind us, to the right. There's an orange box
Ah,
with an ammo
yes.
symbol.
Hello.
The exits are sealed by Honecker, probably. Release the locks.
Rob says, nope, not yet, but I've heard it's great. Toffee Man says, not seen it yet, but really looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, good. Good. Would recommend. Thorough recommendation from me.
Hype in the chat. Good to
Let me
hear.
give it a go. Let's try it. I mean, you can't be any worse than me.
I'm also game and I can't.
Oh my god, what is going on Insane Caterpillars? I should
Talking to
probably...
a friend.
Yeah, or their kid or something. We should probably turn it off, really. I feel like this is invading their privacy. They don't know that they're
How
they
do
don't
we
know they're being
turn that
broadcast.
off? Is that an option?
I can turn off chat, and I can probably turn off.
Are they being
Yeah.
broadcast though? That's the thing. Yes. Can you hear the volume on? Can you hear their?
They're
I
hearing
guess,
your game
I
audio,
think,
Alex.
yeah, they'll be
Guess so.
hearing my game audio. Is there even a way to turn it off?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that out. Because on things like Rocket League, you can.
No.
But I can't see.
That's mental if they can't turn it off.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, I kind of need to turn this person's audio off if we can.
They're giving out their bank details.
If we press start, there is setting audio. Okay.
Yeah, there's no...
What's that?
Oh well, we'll just deal with that for now.
Abandon mission, but yeah, that's the only thing we can do.
Well, hopefully Insane Caterpillars chat calms down a little bit.
We don't mind hearing what they have to say. It's just, yeah, the
They-
awkward privacy of broadcasting what they're saying.
They've been quite fun, haven't they? They were insane.
That's true.
They are insane and a caterpillar, so I mean, really, why does it matter?
They are an
honest.
insane caterpillar.
Being perfectly honest with you.
Right, where are we going? What's going on now?
How do I get through the
Oh, we
fucking
might want to heal
door?
ourselves soon. Oh, there it is. 52 meters the other way. We walked in the opposite direction.
Oh, here's one.
Ah,
That's enough.
Do.
I plug
Come
it in.
on.
how do I
do that,
get through
cock.
the door? Open, you shit.
Follow me.
Come on again.
Oh, here we go.
Where they go?
Oh, here's a big one.
That's what she said.
Hey!
That's hit by some acid. Oh, healing gets you all the way up to full health. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, using those aid kits.
Oh! That was unexpected. Right next to me.
Damn big fight.
Sorry. It's just funny hearing someone scream. Oh, crap. Crap.
I'll get Ezra handled. She's our battalion synthetic. Keep moving aft.
Oh god, I'm down.
Oh, where are you?
Oh no, I'm back up. It's fine.
You're back. If you press up on the D-pad, you can heal yourself.
I don't have
all
any more.
used
I don't have.
ours,
I don't have any more health kits.
Right, we've all used them up. And both of you are down to half health.
We're in a
almost
dire
full.
situation.
Oh, I heard a big roar. What was that about?
Oh god, there's one right here. Piss off, leave me alone.
It's a big one, mate.
Run away! Okay, I could really do with some health right about now.
Hopefully, we'll get a health pickup. Uh-oh, they're coming again. It's
Oh, for
happening
goodness
again.
sake.
Saying,
Oh no.
Oh, that... He just comes and runs away.
"Come through the door." Oh,
Right, so you got to help me choose which beer I'm going to have.
What are the
What-
options,
what are the
Martin?
choices?
So I've got a Super Session IPA, which is
Ooh, sounds
only a 2.8% pale ale,
God.
or sharpen it to go for the India Pale Ale, Gamma Ray,
Uh-huh. Oh, I think I've had that one.
or go higher and go for the IPA.
Ooh.
My PlayStation's turned on.
No way.
Hey!
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Let's just.
Well, I think I'm about to die. I think we just abandon him to die.
Yeah.
Insane caterpillar. He's too insane to live. Oh yeah, he's down.
Silence the
Oh god,
Nectar.
no. No, I'm dead.
No, you're dead. How are you dead?
I'm
Oh,
down.
okay. Can I revive you? Yeah. I can.
Yeah.
And there's an alien coming straight at me. Ooh, shoot some acid blood. That was not good.
Yes. Okay. Got to finish off.
No way are you in?
Download. So I've got to finish off the download, which paused when I had to restart. But it looks like then I should be okay.
How's the download looking?
Saying like 4 minutes.
Oh, nice. Cool.
It should be all right. And this error is definitely going to happen again, isn't it?
Are we abandoning our friend Robin? Insane caterpillar. I'm
feel
tempted
bad.
to
We've
abandon
got-
him.
No,
We've got a
some-
minute
you
to
got-
rescue them, but we're
you got
going in the
some-
opposite direction. So
We
it's
are.
not-
We're very far in the opposite direction, and I'm not too bothered about him, to be honest.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
You do?
Yeah, it is. Thank you,
I feel
Spear.
bad 'cause I think
for,
he's a child.
Nice.
I feel bad.
I don't think he's a child.
And literally dark fog is what you do.
I can hear a child.
I think there's a child with him, but I think this is a life lesson for them.
Is it? Is it really?
No. Oh, hello. Is there going to
We're
be?
both on really low health.
Here's a crate,
Yes, there's loads of crates.
a sentry
There's
gun.
stims. Aid kits. Using it straight away. Refill ammo.
Start of the focus. What you
Open
Oh,
crate. What's
he
in it?
got killed.
Sentry gun. Nice. I've already got a sentry gun. Oh, it's
do.
pointless.
Speeding this up is gonna be noise.
Prepare for battle.
Whatever bugs key off,
He's
you'll catch
getting more willing to play.
Oh, God.
It's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to movement.
Oh,
So you've got a smart gun, is that what you've got?
yeah, I think so. It's like locks on to their general area.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
Finished injecting lubricant.
From all sides.
Just finished injecting lubricants.
Oh, and of course, they don't
Amazing.
just come on Sorry. They come on the ceiling as well. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, phrasing off the charts.
Did you have a sentry gun when you opened that crate, Alex?
I did. How do you put it down?
I have L1.
Oh, my L1 is different. My L1's this.
Maybe you've got an extra button, an X or something. I don't know. Or D-pad thing. Or if you press right on the D-pad, yes.
Oh, you can change, can you?
There's a wheel.
Just about to kick power to the mains.
Oh god, no.
Oh crap. Oh, I need help. I need help. I need help, Alex.
Sorry, he's
Don't die. Don't die, I need help. I can't even shoot my gun. So if we'd known, we would have been able to set up 3 sentry guns. That might have helped.
I'm coming, Robin.
Come faster. Come faster. Come faster and get me up.
No.
Or you're being attacked by anything.
Oh my god, I've got a stupid pistol.
Help
No.
me now. I'm killed in action. You're all alone, Alex. You're all alone. How's it
Mission
going
failed.
with you, Martin, or are you not there?
I just see a bottle of alcohol of some kind. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I completely blame our friend Insane Caterpillar for that.
Yeah, he just was not
We could have saved him, but I mean, I blame him fully.
I did too.
So,
I got 35 headshot kills, eh? Hey, look at that. 113 kills, Alex. That's impressive. I got 77 kills. Wow.
oh yeah, not bad. We don't see how our friend did.
No.
Let's return to base. So generally, I mean, this is interesting for the chat. And what are your thoughts of the game, Robin, after that experience?
Well, to be honest, quite fun. Bit of a trial by fire, perhaps, with that level. Weird, like I've played I don't know about you. I've played Aliens games in the past, such as I think the most famous game prior to this, or infamous, was the Aliens Colonial Marines, wasn't
Colonial
it?
Marines, yeah.
But before that, there was Aliens versus Predator on the Xbox 360. Whoa, we spawned inside each other.
Oh, I love it when that happens, Robin. When we spawn inside each other. That could be used as a quiz buzzer one time.
Oh, it could actually, definitely could. So yeah, the AI seems programmed. I'll say that. You know, it doesn't seem terrible, but it doesn't seem particularly smart. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I'm not overly impressed with my experience so far. I'll be quite honest.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, I don't know. I think it's around the same level as Predator Hunting Grounds. But the Predator Hunting Grounds had the advantage of the cool kind of USP to it, that one of you was the predator hunting the others.
I'm using a character who's only got a shotgun, so maybe that's affecting it. But I thought the gameplay in Predator Hunting Grounds as a human was a lot more fun than this.
The human gameplay in Predator Hunting Grounds was more fun than this.
I thought so.
Oh, so I mean, like, that was the worst part of Predator Hunting Grounds for me. That was
okay.
like the...
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't say... I guess, no, I'm using a shotgun, which is quite slow. So maybe if I had a machine gun, I'd feel better about it. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. We can experiment with different classes.
No, maybe I will. I'm quite liking the technician with the sentry gun. I like this. I mean, I'm liking the kind of fish in a barrel approach to shooting all those aliens. Definitely enjoying that. The different alien types are fun, although a bit random, and it's kind of, again, trial by fire, just learning what they are. it's kind of, I'm feeling the tension. I don't know about you. I'm feeling some tension here. Resource management is something to consider, I think.
Yeah.
No, you sound not. No, you're not so.
I just think, honestly, this is feeling a little bit last gen for my taste. I feel like the standards of games have gone up.
Yes, I mean this doesn't feel. So I'm old-fashioned in the sense that in my mind, I still think of games as either great or terrible, because that's the era in which I grew up with games. You know,
Yeah.
they were either Aliens, Colonial Marines, or Call of Duty. You know, so the fact that this isn't Aliens, Colonial Marines, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's
I
fair
agree.
enough. Yeah.
I agree. It's not. It's very, very basic. Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm glad we got this in the sale.
Yeah.
I don't know why you pay full price for this so far. Yeah.
Rob in the chat says Elden Ring has spoiled us, and I'm in full agreement with that. How are you finding Elden Ring, Rob, if you've been playing it? I'm about 30, 40 hours in, and oh my god, it's so good. How about you, Robin? Are you tempted by Elden Ring at all?
I'm more tempted by Elden Ring than the other
From
Souls
Software games. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good, quite a good jumping in point. Maybe in a sale if you're not sure, but it's I'd recommend it.
Yeah,
it's quite like a chilled
honest,
experience. I've been finding.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying that, and I watched some gameplay and I thought it seems to be quite relaxed, despite all the scary monsters.
I mean, the
think-
boss fights aren't, but the in between riding around and stuff is.
You like riding, yeah.
That wasn't even anything, Robin. Get your mind out the gutter.
The only thing that puts me off Elden Ring is simply I've got a very long list of games to play. And I know that Elden Ring seems like it's the time sink game, which is, you know.
Yeah. What's next on your playthrough?
So because I've got such a huge list of games, the next thing on my playthrough is to replay Arkham Knight.
Do you know what? Actually, I've got that on my list as well. Because I've never played through Arkham Knight. I tried, but I just couldn't. I think I gave up too early. But I think I need to give it another go. I think my problem was I went from like I can't remember what game it was specifically, but it was like a really bright open world. Maybe it was like The Witcher 3 or something. And then you start Arkham Knight. And then you start Arkham Knight and you're just in a pitch black city and everything. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling the atmosphere at that point. But now that I've watched the Batman, I could see myself really getting into it right now.
Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Arkham City this week, and it's entirely off the back of watching the Batman, which is great, absolutely great.
Are you slowly walking towards people with that theme playing in the background?
Yeah. That was my big takeaway from the Batman was Robert Pattinson's Batman walks.
he walks slowly.
I loved it. At first,
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. The first time when the first time he did it, he just walks towards camera. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. A bit silly, but cool. And then as the film kept going, when every time he appeared, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna walk up to him slowly. Yeah. And it's great because it's kind of creepy. And you're like, yeah, Batman's whole thing is scaring people. And actually, if a dude dressed as a bat just walked slowly towards you, that would be far more unsettling than if he ran at you. I say that.
Depends what kind of bat outfit it is.
They're equally terrifying, really. But yeah, I loved that. The walking, I loved it. And I really can't wait for a trilogy of Robert Pattinson Batman just walking. I'm looking forward to the YouTube compilations, those 10-minute videos.
What villains do you think they're going to go for in the next ones? Without any kind of spoilers, obviously. What do you think they're going to tackle?
Good question. So with the only caveat being that by talking about the villains who might turn up in the next films, obviously, spoilers, they're not in this film. So a lot of people online are saying, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze. And I love Mr. Freeze. I think he's a great character. I also still have a soft spot for Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin.
It's time to kick ice.
Cool party. Yeah, I think, and I love the Batman animated series take on Mr. Freeze and the Arkham games, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
But this Batman universe is too grounded for a character like Mr. Freeze. For a guy who lives in a mecha suit because otherwise he gets too hot and dies and has a freeze ray, that's just not.
I was
not
trying
this
to
universe.
imagine
Yeah.
how they could do that in this universe, and I'd really struggle to think up a really grounded version of Mr. Freeze for sure.
No. Yeah, I don't think it would work unless you had him. To make him plausibly grounded, you'd have to change his character so much. He could only be a cameo because you couldn't actually do much with him as the main villain. It's like, I'm Mr. Freeze. I don't know, he's talking like Arnie now, but you know, like, I'm Dr. Victor Freeze. Oh yeah, what superpowers do you have? None. Do you carry a gun? No. Do you have martial arts? No. Do you have a plan? My wife is frozen. Oh, okay. Well,
Yikes.
this is a short movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think not Mr. Freeze. I would love though to see genuinely, and I want them to do this. Genuinely, in the next movie, I want to see Dr. Hugo Strange and Hush.
Hugo Strange
those
is a
two-
great shout. I think, yeah,
Yeah.
he would be good. Well,
Perfect.
who was Hush? Which one was Hush? I'm not that
So-
familiar with the Batman.
Yeah, Hush
Yeah.
is a relatively recent villain. He was created in the early noughties for a story called Batman Hush. And he's, in the comics, he's a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne's who figures out or finds out somehow, I won't spoil the story, Bruce Wayne is Batman. And this campaign is targeting Bruce Wayne and Batman at the same time. And he wears a trench coat, he dual wields pistols, and he's got bandages wrapped around his face. And he does some extreme things to take down Bruce Wayne in the comics. And he's in the Arkham games. He's in Arkham City and Arkham Knight. As a
He
side
is in
quest.
Arkham City. Oh, I think I
Yeah.
may have missed him.
Yeah, it's
or,
quite
I mean,
a
it's
small
been
side quest.
ages since I played that.
Yeah, and then he's a side mission in Arkham Knight, which if you didn't play much of it, you wouldn't have played either.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll see that. And
Okay.
he's a good character, and I think the new film especially would suit Hush brilliantly, given what they did in this film. And I think because he's a human, he's not superpowered, he's just super smart, and he knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. That makes him a deadly enemy. And I think that with Hugo Strange, who could be an Arkham Asylum, you know, and perhaps combined with villains called the Court of Owls. Have you heard of them?
I have heard of the Court of Owls, yeah, because I think, well, there's a big theory. This is not a spoiler because it's just a theory, but that is going to be the big bad of the whole trilogy, the rounding off of the trilogy.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. You may be interested to hear, Robin, that Sam, Captain 101, is in the chat, who says, Robin, I reckon both of those are great shouts. Well, he says good, but I bet he meant great.
He meant great, yeah. Sam, Captain 101, great to hear from you. Thanks for joining.
Hot Panic is also in the stream. Says, yes, boys, watching from a train back from Manchester, spotty coverage, but getting snippets here and there when there is signal. So thank you for tuning in, Hot Panic.
Right now.
Anyone watching the stream should also go and check out Hot Panic for he's been doing some Elden Ring streams recently that have been top notch. So go and follow his channel.
And I'd recommend 101 Facts as well. Captain Sam is no longer there, but it's a great channel, and the videos with him are still there. So go check it out on YouTube. 101 Facts about anything and everything you could possibly want to know.
I think, Robin, they should have Poison Ivy in the next one for
I think she'd be
reasons.
great as well. I see. But would you?
Not enough said. Just
Would you want to see her with her superpowers? You know, making plants come to life and stuff like that.
sure, yeah, doing anything.
You would?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, yeah, do whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. I think she would actually be really good
Yeah.
in these new films. I think she worked because what she is Dr. Pamela Isley, who's a botanist who specializes in plant toxins. right?
Hmm.
Toxins which can control people's minds or poison them and kill them. And it's like, that's a perfect villain for a grounded Batman film. She doesn't have to have the superpowers if she controls plants at all.
Plus, you could
Plants come
give
to life and eat people.
you could give Robert Pattinson some poison, some rubber lips. My rubber
true.
lips are no match for your
Immune to your
charms.
charms.
Immune to your charms.
He would never leave home without the Bat credit card. Oh, such a terrible, terrible, terrible film. I keep, every once in a while, and recently it's been happening again, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll grab a beer or two and watch Batman and Robin. And then I think, no. I think it needs to be a party film. I can't do it on my own. You know, need to get drunk with friends and watch Batman and Robin, I think. But,
Astaroth in the chat says, it took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize that the Dr. Hugo Strange that Robin referred to wasn't the Marvel Doctor Strange, because that wouldn't make sense. I'll be honest, Astaroth, I thought that as well. I was thinking, you want Strange in Batman? That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I want the MCU and DCU to cross over. That would be all. That would be great, wouldn't it? If Benedict Cumberbatch suddenly appears out of a portal in the second Batman film with this terrible American accent.
Yeah. Here he is.
I was looking for Peter Parker.
Hello.
Hello, Martin. You're back.
Yeah, a few issues. I can now get onto the PlayStation. But the issue is it's making me then do an update, which then doesn't actually update, and I need the update to be able to then install the game. So I'm in a bit of a loop at the moment. But anyway, you carry on as you were.
Have you seen the new Batman yet, Martin? That's what we're talking about.
No, I haven't seen it. No, I want to. Hopefully next week.
Well,
Look.
Are there any particular Batman villains that you'd like to see? Or you'd like to see them do on the big screen?
As their own kind of franchise, like their own thing.
Oh, like just to show up in the film, or in a future films. I don't know how much you know about it, or I guess it's kind of.
What about Killer Croc?
Oh, yeah. No one said Killer Croc yet.
Oh, so you could do Killer Croc, but you'd have to change him somehow to make him more believable, right? Because in the comics, he's literally like a crocodile.
Just a giant crocodile. Yeah. Technology these days, we'll be able to do it. It's fine. We'll get it done.
In the chat, Martin, there's a Hot Panic and Sam Captain 101 have joined in.
Oh,
so,
okay. Nice. Good to see you guys.
The best
of the best. Yeah, absolutely.
Hot Panic actually says Clayface, if given some proper thought, could be really good too. I don't really know much about Clayface. I remember him from one of the Arkham games, but
yeah.
Does he have a good backstory?
He's a great character. It depends which Clayface. I think there's been 3 in the comics, but the most famous one is Basil Carlo, the actor, Hollywood actor, who is disfigured in an accident, I think, and so starts using some chemicals to keep his face smooth, and then eventually, kind of on a molecular level, turns him into Clayface. I think that's the original Clayface. And there's been a couple of others. He's a cool character. I think he's great, except I don't think he would work in the Pattinson universe, because it's not a supernatural universe. It's,
What about?
Oh, Hot Panic says Calendar Man. He would fit, actually.
I mean, I would say there's one thing that could maybe disagree with that, but it would be a heavy spoiler to mention it. So I'm not going to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay. I'm trying to think about what you mean.
Intrigued.
Yeah.
What are we doing here, Robin? Are we still playing this game? I'm a bit worried. Is there a way that we can actually turn off other people's microphones? Because that was bothering me last time.
Yeah,
if we do have a random person.
Do with that would have been a constructive use of our time, wouldn't it? To figure out how to turn off other people's mics.
I could try Googling it. Game.
Is it a kid? Is it a kid?
There was a kid involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to get kids involved.
No.
No.
No, Robin.
But also, I mean, there are a few swears and stuff. It just wasn't. It wasn't family friendly stuff, and we're very family friendly. Yeah. Well, yeah. That household, I don't know. Just well, it's not what we want.
No. No, we're a family show. Family show.
Is there literally not a way to turn it off? That is redonkulous.
I'm looking at the gameplay options. Don't know if you are.
I'm gonna Google it.
Are you smoking? I thought this is a family-friendly show. There's smoke coming from your anus.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's just a
steam
vent.
on the ground.
It's a vent.
On the ground. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But that steam is definitely coming out of the vent, right? There isn't an awkward hard line in the animation at all, where one thing clips into
Oh
the
right,
other.
yeah. Okay, so this is saying click start, click the cogwheel to go to settings, click apps. What?
Sounds very
That's not an option.
Oh, hang on. Oh, so you've got to do it on the PlayStation itself. Right. Hang on.
Oh my
So
god.
it's
in the menu.
Right.
so settings.
That's bad because most multiplayer-only games or dedicated multiplayer games would have that option built into the game rather than having to do it on the.
A sub for my favorite podcast, Bois Justin 460 Orson 1.
Ah, Astaroth just subscribed. Thank you so much.
Astaroth. That's amazing.
That's very kind of you. Oh.
Thanks.
Apps. Because I mean, if I can figure out how to do it, I think that would be the main thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's your stream that we're watching, isn't it?
Oh
Well,
my
everyone in
God.
the chat,
I don't know.
everyone who's enjoying this fascinating,
This fascinating
tour of the
menus.
PS4
Exciting stuff, this, isn't it?
I think we've established that nobody in the chat yet has played Aliens Fireteam Elite.
How is the
Sorry.
game? What's your review?
Oh, we were saying this. Yeah.
Alex,
Cool.
I'm more easily pleased than Alex. I think
Right.
it's not great, but it's not bad. It's kind of like
How is it compared to Predator Hunting Grounds?
I mean, I compared it to Predator Hunting Grounds. I said it's about on par with that at the moment in terms of my enjoyment level. But I think Predator Hunting Grounds was more fun when you were the Predator. Immediately, like, more fun.
Right.
But it seems very similar in terms of level of quality, I'd guess, level of finesse put into it.
And I mean, we only really play semi-poor games, don't we? Because the Fast and the Furious game, how does it compare to that?
Oh my God, yeah, no, this is like playing Elden Ring compared to Fast and Furious.
Where are you at with Elden Ring?
I
I've asked you
have,
about a day.
I think I've beaten 3 main bosses. I'm still in
3?
I'm still in Limgrave. I think.
Where are the 3 bosses in Ling? There's oh God, what's the first one called? Margaret.
Yeah, Margaret. Yeah.
Margaret. And then there's the second dude who's in the castle. You killed him?
Yep, killed him.
Nice.
I don't want to have any spoilers, but
No, try and
yeah.
avoid those.
Then I did a very annoying boss where you have to kill a bunch. The first phase is killing a bunch of things, and it's just kind of a bit annoying. And then you get to the proper second phase, which is like the boss.
Okay.
But then every time you die, you have to do the first phase again, which is just annoying.
Is this boss past the boss in the castle?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in the next. So he's in the next section.
Yeah. Oh, is that in
So
the
I
next section?
I think. Well, I don't know actually. I'm not sure because I haven't really been there. I've finished off the second boss, Godfrey.
Yeah. Godric.
Godric.
Godfrey is also in the game. Like he's in the lore at least. I don't know if he's a boss or what.
Okay.
But
Okay. And that's as far as I got. And then I went and upgraded one of my great runes. It did something with that. I'm not quite sure what I did, and that's as far as I've got. But apparently, there's like loads of bosses, aren't there? There's like 50 bosses or something crazy. So it feels
Yeah.
mental that they've only done
I don't know
2 main bosses.
I don't know how many main bosses there are, but I some of the dungeon bosses, I'm not really counting as bosses because they
No.
do kind of repeat a tiny bit. I will say they're still really fun and not repeating an annoying amount, but
You know what?
You think if bugs
Considering
move in their
everyone
sleep, they wake up
slagged
stuck to the
off
floor?
the Chalice dungeons in
Actually,
Bloodborne for being repetitive,
You and me both.
the
Let's
one thing I
do
would
it.
say is that a lot of those bosses and the structure of some of those caves are quite similar to Chalice dungeons.
well, that's what. Yeah, no, that is what I mean. But to be honest, I felt like the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne, they were good, and I was happy doing them once. But I'm quite happy playing through Bloodborne and missing them. Like,
Yeah.
some of the bosses were really good and well thought out, but some of them just weren't as well designed, I felt like,
Yeah,
than
a lot of
the
bosses-
main game bosses.
The bosses in the Chalice dungeons, I thought, on the whole, were pretty good and added an extra opportunity to fight bosses, which is like the main thing you want to do in Souls games. Really, that's like the highlight.
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
So I thought that was pretty good. It was just the other bits of like finding the lever, and it's kind of it's very similar to Elden Ring, where you go into those things. It's a heavy door is opened, you find the lever, you pull it. You have to kill a whole load of minions who are actually pretty difficult, and it's quite repetitive in that sense.
Sam says, "Is this boss a magic lady?" Maybe.
Ah.
Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. Yeah,
All
she
of
is.
Alex's ladies feel like magic after he's had a boss
For
time.
God's, that's it. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, Robin, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Are we?
I'm happy to dip in again, but I
Should we
feel
dip
like
in again
we're
and
going
just-
to get partnered with another rando.
We're going to
person.
get partnered with a rando. If they start screaming, we'll leave. How about that?
Yeah. And hopefully Martin will be able to complete his update and get his thing working. Yeah. Oh, Hot Panic is signing off. Enjoy the menus of Aliens Fireteam, he says. Sorry, Hot Panic. But thanks for joining us.
Literally had enough.
Yeah, thanks, Hot Panic. Hopefully next time we'll get this game running properly. Okay.
Oh, I had something I wanted to tell you. Always.
I'm ready for another
you and me
mission.
both. Let's do
Let's
it.
try the
Priority
mission that
one.
we failed. Let's try and
Yeah.
complete this mission. It says join queue, so I'm joining a queue. Oh, here we go.
This is a rescue mission.
Searching for another player.
Reporting to
So we
Tonga,
do need a
derelict
minimum
orbital
3. That's kind of
refinery.
annoying.
Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim Honecker.
Wow.
Roman Reigns.
Reigns 3. That is a badass outfit. Character. That is incredible.
He's going to carry us through this game, isn't he?
I have a feeling you will. Look, he's equipping heavy armor. And we can't even equip anything. So, oh well. Let's stay behind him, Alex. Let's just
I like it.
stand behind him the entire time. And they're thinking, oh my gosh, what a pair of noobs.
Yep, man.
Sam says, I've read there is over 100 bosses in Elden Ring. Wow.
What?
But again, like, I've definitely come across some bosses already where I'm like, this isn't even a boss. You've just put a big health bar at the bottom of a regular enemy.
Interesting. I mean, it's one way to approach a game. That's my kind of game design. I've only got 2 character models. I'll just increase the health.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not, of all the games to complain like about repetitive enemies, this is not one of those games. Like the enemy variety is off the chart. But in terms of the big bosses,
Yeah, you're not
sometimes
shitting
they
on it.
do just. I'm not shitting on it. I go by the approach where it's like, if it hasn't got a cutscene, it's not a real boss. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In I can't remember, in Bloodborne, do all main bosses have a cutscene?
Just emergency lights.
No, they don't. In fairness.
We grab Honecker.
Well, I
Like
don't.
the what's the one right at the beginning? Cleric Beast. No,
Cleric Beast doesn't.
no, it just jumps down.
To the
doesn't it?
console.
Yeah.
Pull it down over
Father Gascoigne does.
Yeah.
Vicar Amelia does. I'm trying to work my way through them.
Bloodstarved Beast does.
Yeah, that's another
Which is
optional
the,
one though.
Honeker's ping.
Witches doesn't.
We can kick it after we grab him.
Witches doesn't. I think that's another optional one though. But
Yeah.
Shadows of Yharnam isn't optional and
No,
doesn't.
No cutscene there.
So
You hearing me?
True. It's a lottery.
A lottery.
It's a lottery.
Encouraging.
Yeah, I think that challenge card that Roman Reigns 3 applied is a what's the word? The opposite of a buff.
A debuff.
Nerf.
A debuff. A
A
nerf. Thank
nerf.
you.
Yeah.
It's a nerf to us, I think.
It does feel very slow, doesn't it?
Yeah. He said your speed is reduced by 20%. I
But
think
I mean, maybe that will help. Maybe we'll see the advantage when we're getting attacked.
yeah.
Way more than I expected.
I mean, this guy knows what he's doing, doesn't it? Doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Too many.
Yeah, we got
He's
this
already
covered.
turned around. They're back here. I'm just watching what he's doing and going by exactly what he's doing.
Didn't expect so many. Hey, on the deck.
I joined
whoops.
and shot something that was already dead. That was my contribution to that.
Sam says, "Does Bloodstarved Beast?" No, Bloodstarved Beast doesn't. I don't think have a cutscene.
Oh,
I was just one of the bosses.
Here's one.
I'm not sure now. I might have a look.
Bloodstarved Beast is the one in the
It's in the church, right?
right at the bottom. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a cutscene.
No.
No, God no, no. Oh, hello.
Where's that hidden cache?
Why is it glowing?
You found a hidden cache. Lovely
Nice.
stuff.
Got 2 sentry guns
I got
now.
an idea how to track down Honecker. Searching this whole barge would take too long. Movement. Tell you my idea later.
Did you guys ever play? It's kind of like this actually, or it was an Aliens game, but it was like in those arcades, like Time Crisis, but it was an Aliens one, and you
Was it
have
in a
those
city?
big alien gun.
I don't recognize this
I remember it being
end
on
with
a
you
ship.
crashing a ship on the ship.
I remember it
okay.
being like
Yeah.
literally in this setting, but it was in basically every arcade,
Okay.
along with like where Time Crisis and stuff was. There was an Aliens one sometimes.
I don't remember that. I've completed Time Crisis 2 in an arcade one. In Ireland.
Oh, there must have been a lot of 50p's
A lot
or
of
pound
euros,
coins,
mate.
a lot of euros. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
exits are sealed.
Yeah, I think we
My
probably
Honecker
spent about
probably.
15 euros on
Release
it.
the locks.
Yeah, worth it.
Yeah.
A highlight of my gaming career.
Wait, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station logs.
Surprised they haven't remade Time
I found a
Splitters
data
2.
access point, but it's
Or made a
frustrating.
Time Splitters 3,
Concentrate
even.
on getting
Yeah, it's such an
power.
iconic, you know.
Do you mean Time
Well, they
Crisis?
They
Sorry,
did make
Time Crisis.
They did make a Time Crisis 3
Oh, they did? Okay.
and 4, I think. But they, yeah, they haven't like remastered it though, I think. Yeah. This is quite an old school thing with the old guns, isn't it? Like you could get the home ones, couldn't you? But they were never as good.
Yeah, they weren't as good.
They never had the proper recoil or anything. Just what you want.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Never seen so much acid in one bump.
Ooh, what, my sentry
Where
gun.
did these come from? Dynamo room's just ahead. Research
Okay.
must be automated.
Roman Reigns knows exactly where to go, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
oh,
clearly.
God.
Was that you?
No,
Yeah,
there's
I think so.
there's aliens behind.
Oh, the old excuse.
Hey, people can see my screen. They can vindicate me immediately. Oh yeah, here we go. We need to grab some ammo.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're here already. Right, how do we set up sentry guns?
Right, on the D-pad.
Oh yeah.
Sentry deployed.
Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it. This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take
So
time
it looks
to
like
movement.
with my PlayStation, I'm probably not going to be able to update it, which means I'm not going to be able to have
Oh no.
new games on there.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Which means I might be stuck with what I've got
Oh no.
until I get something new, potentially. So, oh well. Oh well. But I have to
Buy
keep
a
it
PC.
slightly,
Buy a PC.
buy a PC.
Well, you could just, get a Steam Deck when.
You have to wait a while, wouldn't I?
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. No, just
No
buy
games
just
for
buy a
the
really
6 months.
expensive PC instead. Then
Yeah.
it's probably the best option. In fairness,
Just buy a really expensive
yeah,
PC.
just buy a really expensive PC then.
Spend like $5,000 on a PC.
No, you're right. Steam Deck's the rubbish idea. Just get a really expensive one.
I do need to get some kind of computer. It's true. The difficulty though is like I like the portability of a laptop. But you just don't get the value for money or the kind of the setup.
Yeah.
So then an actual PC takes up a fair bit of room, doesn't it?
Not necessarily. You can get like compact towers. You don't have to have the really big tower.
Yeah. That's an idea. That's an idea. How's your beer? Yeah, good. Not bad. It's
Nice. We'll send a
This
follow-up
one,
engineering team to get that
Lipuloid
mess fixed proper.
by Beavertown Brewery in
Toward the core.
Tottenham Hale, I think, in London. It's alright.
North London.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not crazy good. Like the can is better than the beer, if we're going by like rankings. But
Right.
but it's still a good beer. It's just the can's wicked. Yeah, no, not bad. Not bad. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Just decent.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Crazy town.
Got another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy. Just the way I like it. Spicy.
I had an Alien game back in the Windows 95,
Really? What was that?
and I'm not even quite sure. I think it might even been a demo. You know, you're not as a young child, you're not really sure. I used to play it
Yeah.
quite a lot. And just ran through and opened up doors and shot aliens, but there was only like 3 aliens in the whole of the map. There was only 1 level, so I think it probably was a demo. I played it over, and you only play something over and over again, and actually it's just so boring.
We are living in the golden age of games,
They
I
really
guess.
are. They
And
really are.
entertainment in general. It's
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Comic book movies. Comic book fans. I've never been so spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And like, it's not just the movies; it's like the amount of TV shows that are being created around. It.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mad. It's mad. It's pretty crazy that like I think about this sometimes. Like my children
The data
grow up.
access I mentioned
They're
is
growing
just
up in
ahead.
a world where
We'll
it's
see if
like
Honeker's left any tracks.
we've got like a smart
I got extra
speaker,
standby to
right?
analyze
And
the
that's a robot. Let's be honest, that's a robot that reacts to what you say. You live in
Yeah.
a world where you can talk to a robot and it will do stuff for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mental being a 3-year-old who tries to get the smart speaker to play stuff on like Spotify. It's mental.
We're living in the sci-fi age. Yeah.
It's
All the
crazy.
kind of stuff that I, would see on sci-fi films in the 90s and think, oh, that's a nice dream. It's actually here. It's happening. Star Trek is real.
It's crept up on us, yeah.
I think, yeah, that's it. It's just kind of suddenly happened. It's a kind of subtle explosion of technology.
Yes, if that's not an oxymoron.
Yeah.
What's the most like I don't know, something recent that you've seen or something in the last like 5-10 years where you're like, whoa, that is the most sci-fi thing I've seen or come across.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
something that's really shocked you and been like, whoa, we are living in sci-fi world.
2 that spring to mind are the delivery drones. Haven't been widespread, but
Yeah.
people delivering stuff by drone,
Yeah.
and the self-driving cars.
Yeah,
Self-driving
self-driving cars,
cars,
absolutely.
That's just
Yeah.
mad. It's just mad.
Oh
mean,
god, I'm down. Hit
to
me,
be
get me,
honest,
get me.
Even electric cars are a bit, where are you? Oh, we got it. I don't know. I think you've nailed it. I think drones and self-driving cars are the most sci-fi thing. Although talking to your fridge, is pretty sci-fi.
I don't have one of those talking fridges.
No.
And neither do I. I wish I did.
Yeah, I bet the thing is that with those kind of things, if they break, it's just the fridge anymore. The fridge open, so it doesn't open anymore.
There's got to be a manual override, surely.
No manual override or robot. I mean, next it'll be fridge, make me, and then whatever the ingredients are, just make it for you.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Martin.
Yeah. Will be replicators next.
Like 3D printed pizzas. I've seen those.
Oh,
3D
they sound
printed
amazing.
pizzas, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could use like the 3D printer to make food. I think it's pizzas. Let's see if I can look that one up. I think it's 3D print. 3D printed pizza. See if I can find a video and see how much it is. 3D printed pizza. It looks terrible. Let's be honest. It looks awful.
I mean, I was going to say, like...
I'll send it through to the chat so people can have a look.
2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
Rob in the chat says, how many story bosses have you beaten in Elden Ring so far? I've beaten 3 of the story bosses. How about you, Martin? 2.
Just the 2, yeah.
Just the 2.
Got, I always lose the name of the first one.
Margaret?
Margit,
yeah.
Margit and Godric. There's something. That's it.
Yeah.
So a long way to go. If hopefully the PlayStation will continue.
Whoa! Look at this.
This is amazing.
I mean, it's okay. It's the best thing in the game so far. I don't know about amazing and beautiful, but
well, I'm a big fan of the aliens aesthetic, so
yeah.
I'm sold. It reminds me a lot of other kind of industrial sci-fi. What do they call that? Settings. Like, do you ever play the game Space Marine on the 360 or the PS3?
I didn't know.
The Warhammer kind of thing.
Yeah. It was a fun game, but it has that industrial gothic. This hasn't got gothic, but it's got industrial aesthetic. And that was a cool game. And I believe they've announced they're making a sequel to it, which is... That game came out in 2010, so that's a delayed sequel.
Yeah. How does it look for a 2010 game? Still hold up?
Still decent graphics and a great aesthetic. A great unique design, which always helps.
What games were you like? This it looks like real life. When looking back, it probably didn't, but at the time, you're like, this is way ahead of the curve.
That's a good question.
For me, there's a couple that stand out. The first one was GoldenEye 64. I was like, that's Pierce Brosnan, that is. That is Pierce Brosnan right there. And that's Sean Bean.
Well, I mean,
look back and it looks awful.
Thinking of like James Bond, I would say playing the first level of Nightfire, and actually, I would say it's still like one of the coolest levels. The way that the way that you can approach it in any kind of way. I thought it was so ahead of its time. But then they really put like 90% of the effort of that game into that first level, I think.
Yeah.
It's a quality game. I love that game.
That was a good one.
Nightfire is massive underrated. The one that stands out for me, if you guys have a think, but is the game Black on PS2.
Remember Black? What was that?
First person shooter.
Yeah.
And the thing that stood out was when you reloaded the weapon, it would like do a close up of the gun, and like the it was one of the first games where really like the player took the magazine out. You could see the bullets in the magazine. Those kind of transitions just looked really good for the time. I don't know how it holds up now. It probably looks terrible, but for the era, it was a huge step forward. Sam says Simpsons Hit and Run. I mean, yeah, the animation is
I know it's only on my mind because we talked about it earlier, but I remember Arkham Asylum really
Oh,
impressed me back in
yeah.
2009. That was
That
still
was
is a gorgeous game. Yeah.
yeah, amazing
It's a good looking game.
combat, revolutionary combat system that every subsequent
yeah.
game basically copied.
It's amazing. What do they call it? The free flow combat, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Remember when GTA 3 trailers for that came out and just being like, whoa.
GTA 4 was a great looking game. Yeah.
Oh, GTA 4
Yeah.
is a good shout with this
Yeah.
topic. Yeah.
GTA 4, of course, looked really good, but GTA 3 was like one of the first like proper 3D open world. It went
Yeah.
from GTA 2, which was a top-down, like basically scroller, to a proper, fully realised 3D world with like you could get in and out of a car. Like there weren't really any other games where you could do that. You're either in a car and driving around, it's a car game, or you were someone running around. You couldn't get in and out of the car. That wasn't.
I know.
that
Yeah,
wasn't
I
what was
know.
done.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Although saying that, I know Simpsons Hit and Run was like an upgrade to this game, but Simpsons Road Rage.
Oh, Road Rage.
Was it
Oh,
Road? That was my jam.
I loved on the Game Boy Color Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. That was
Oh,
fantastic. That
I
was
don't think I ever played that.
that was great fun and kind of spooky. Got to replay all the famous stories from the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
What type of
including-
game was that? If it was like on Game Boy Color, what was the
like
actual?
a side scroller?
Oh,
So it worked really well because the Simpsons 2D animation style looked
Yeah.
great on the Game Boy Color. I remember King Homer was my favorite because you played as King Kong, but Homer. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. My
God.
frame rate is going
it's
nuts.
it's pretty bad. The frame rate.
The frame rate is the worst I've seen for a very long time.
People are talking about frame drops in Elden Ring. This is on another level.
I haven't really had many issues in them. Like,
No.
occasionally there's like one or two frames that get lost. In
Oh
the
god, I'm gonna die.
Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Oh no, I'm dying too.
Oh no. Roman
Oh dear, oh
Roman
dear.
Reigns.
You're down, Alex.
I'm down.
I'm gonna get you.
Thank you so much.
Saved your ass. Now you owe me big time. I don't mean that. I'm just getting into character.
Yeah, no, I get it. Is that what you would say though? That's horrible. Now
It's
you
what
owe me.
Martin would say.
Get in the lift. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Get in the lift.
Sorry.
Enjoy the ride, Marine.
Oh, we did it. That's how you finished. You got on the lift. Okay, nice one.
Hey.
Oh, we got a trophy as well. Well done. Very good.
Nice.
Very good. I'm gutted.
Oh, we
I'm
got
not
the
playing it.
heavy armor challenge card.
Lovely stuff. I got a
I
muzzle
was-
brake.
Extended flash hider.
I got
blue
I
spray
got
paint.
a shark
That's
teeth
such
weapon
good.
decal. Oh, beautiful, lovely stuff. It's all good.
This is great. I got 74 kills and Roman Reigns got 305.
Oh, yeah, He really carried us through that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Roman. Was he a vet? When did this game come out?
Last year, we think.
Okay.
I think last
Yeah.
year.
Second. I mean, quarter 4 or quarter 3 of last year.
Hmm.
Yeah. Return to base.
Sam says, I remember playing Simpsons Road Rage and loving it, then watching an episode of The Simpsons and being annoyed at the episode that the geography of Springfield wasn't the same. Oh, yeah, that would annoy me. Yeah. But no, I love just like driving around. And I mean, that was the game, wasn't it? But yeah, no, kind of getting a sense of where everything actually was in a 3D space. Was Simpsons Hit and Run more did that change the locations? Because I don't really remember Simpsons Hit and Run, or did it go by the Simpsons Road Rage layout of
These are the answers
Springfield?
we need to know.
Good question.
This is what we need to know.
Somebody
Oh my God, what is going on?
recently a fan remade Simpsons Hit and Run for PC, didn't they? Like a mod,
Really?
as in
They made the
built it
whole
in
game.
Unreal Engine.
Oh my god.
Unreal Engine 5, I think. I mean, but that's the thing. It's quite a small map. I mean, it's still a lot of. It's still an incredible thing to do, but it's a relatively small map to make. And I think they downloaded the files as well, so they could put the textures on.
Are we
It's on
joining
YouTube.
this?
It's a fun thing.
Are we joining this second mission? Should we give this one a go?
Oh, we're still with Roman Reigns. Okay.
Roman Reigns,
Sure. Let's do
carry
it.
us home. Oh my god, my game is
Moniker is somewhere up on Katanga's main
Wait, isn't this the
decks.
same mission
Looks
again?
like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard.
Are we doing the exact same mission again?
Changed. Find him, get him out alive.
I just pressed the button prompt that came up, but it seems like it might be the same mission. Your health is doubled. Oh, great. Thank you.
Lovely.
Are you planning on playing Elden Ring, Robin?
Not anytime soon. So I don't
No.
mind spoilers or anything. In fact, I look forward to watching your live streams.
What's your reason for not getting involved?
Simply that I've got so many games, literally so many games. I don't like buying games new full price because I'm just not going to play them.
Would you like a copy of Elden Ring?
Oh,
I've got a spare physical copy because my disk drive broke. So
yeah, he said.
send over to you if you want it.
Oh, that's very kind. I'm tempted, but I don't know if I'll ever play it though.
Fair enough.
And I haven't played any of the other Souls games, and they scare me. And
They are a bit. I got to be honest. I think it was Bloodborne when I first played that. I was like, do I really want to do this?
Yeah, I mean that was me, but I'm so glad I pushed through though, because I gave up after the Bloodstarved Beast originally. But that was a good game.
Oh, it is a good game. Still think, at the moment, I still think I prefer Bloodborne. That's my favourite Souls game.
I'm the same at the moment. Yeah, I think the parry system, the combat just feels faster. I'm really missing the rally mechanic of when you get hit. If you hit them back, you can kind of regain some of your health.
That risk-reward dynamic.
Yeah, I really kind of miss that.
Yeah. This does feel more like the Dark Souls system of like block, defend, and riposte.
Riposte.
Scotty in the chat. This is a while ago when I was talking about the most real sci-fi thing we've seen in the last decade. He mentioned Elon's reusable rocket landings, and I've got to say, I am full agreement with that.
Pretty good.
The two boosters landing side by side and his starship landing thing is like, oh my god, whoa!
Actually mad.
That is incredibly
mad. Yeah, that's true.
Incredibly futuristic.
Very good.
Whatever you think of him as a person, what SpaceX is doing
his
is
company
pretty
has
cool.
achieved great things. Yeah, the really talented scientists and engineers he's paid have done a great job. Yeah.
How did he get up there? Oh, there's some stairs.
Are you talking about Elden Ring? Sorry, Elon Musk.
That's his new child's name, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Elden. This is my son, Elden.
A bit worried that we've got health here already. That seems a bit.
It's just, and he's popping down
a sentry. Yeah.
Sentries. Yeah, it's a bit concerning, isn't it? Maybe we should. Where should I put? I'll put one down. I've only got one. I'll save it.
I've got one. I'll put it here by this door.
I'm just going to stand in this corner and try and survive.
I can see you on my monitors now. Wait, xenomorphs heading to you.
Let us handle it.
What a surprise!
Is this mainly like a defense game?
Kind of. It has these, what do you call them? I was going to say choke points. That's not quite right, is it? Climax points? No.
Worse.
What do you call them?
Choke points, climax points.
What do you call them? Peak moments.
Choke moments. Oh, Sam's off. See you later, Sam. Have a good one,
I'll
mate.
see you, Sam.
I'll see you
Off
later,
joining.
Sam.
My
Thanks for
socks off
joining.
tomorrow. The commute is real. I mean, I haven't actually been into the office for a number of weeks, partly because of COVID. I felt like it. Well, I am going in tomorrow too, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. For the first time in.
Are you worried about COVID? Are you afraid?
What's your commute like?
Just recovered from it. So it's actually okay. Commute, it's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Like hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is alright.
Oh, I can't
Could be
imagine.
worse, 'cause
I can't imagine that though. Like these days. I mean, I was thinking about the
I'm doing
commutes.
max once a week. So
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking about like the commutes I used to do, or we all used to do really.
Yeah.
But like getting into London each day, I was thinking, oh my god, doing that now. I just can't imagine doing that every day. Like Central Line, rush hour to Oxford Street. I can say that. That's fine.
Yeah, just say the address, Alex.
Just say the address and then about a 5-minute walk.
Oh, he's gone walkies. Okay.
We should probably follow him, shouldn't we?
We should probably follow the guy who knows what he's doing.
Right. Yeah, of course.
But Sam, if you're still there, we should have a catch up at some point soon. It'd be good. It would be good.
It's been ages.
Yeah, definitely.
In fact, I did invite him to be a guest on our podcast, our very own Just Interesting podcast, and never followed through.
He politely
No,
declined.
he said yes. He screamed with joy, and then I forgot to follow up. So
Said, I'm alright, thanks.
Screamed with joy, did he?
he did. It was
reached
a great
his
big
choke
moan
point.
of pleasure. he did.
Oh.
He choked and I loved it. Oh, come on. Get off me.
Exploding Xenos. That's
Cutting the security bolt on the door.
Oh, cheers for that.
Well, I realised I should probably do something whilst the two of you were killing everyone. And I was just standing there like...
Oh god, there's lots. There's lots just behind. Oh god, they're on me. Go away.
No, shoot.
Oh my god.
There are many. Wow.
So, the halls between you and me are 120 below zero, so...
Oh god.
Maybe I should be with you, helping.
What are you doing? Where are you?
I took another route and all the aliens are ignoring me, so, you know.
It broke the valve. Tossed the wheel in a
Oh, here's some health kits and stuff.
Yeah, have you taken...
Do you know what? I may actually just heal and then pick one up.
Yeah, that might do the same.
Why not?
I haven't taken much damage, actually, thanks to our friend.
Just attach it to the valve in the pump room.
Oh, we need the valve. Crank it,
that
man.
valve.
Crank it, bitch.
90! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's loads.
It's already
Luckily, I put a slowing grenade.
Oh, we
in front
we
of that
can let's
spawn point.
follow our friend.
Yeah, probably. Phew. Talk about a fixer up at this place. Means a lot of work.
Oh shit!
So, Martin, at a glance, based
Yeah.
on the stellar gameplay, any thoughts so far on Aliens Fireteam?
I think it looks quite fun. I mean, is the gameplay infinitely repeatable and like will you want to play this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours? Probably not.
Oh god!
But it's a good one where you can like
Oh,
set objectives, fire off some aliens, get in the mind of a someone in an alien movie.
I don't really feel like the gunplay is that good. Like I don't feel there's much weight or impact to my hits or anything.
It feels a little bit like we've got kind of like PS4 graphics, but with the third person of like a late PS3 era game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost like a kind of Gears kind of situation going on.
Oh, it's not as good as Gears. The Gears gameplay loop is still, amazing.
But even a PS3 Gears.
I mean, yeah, it's been a while since I played them, but
I definitely
think if
say
I
it
played
feels
Gears
as
again now. I think it would still be amazing.
I think it feels as rigid as I remember Gears feeling. Like the cover system's a very rigid cover system.
Yeah, that's true. But then Gears was designed around the cover system, so it worked.
No, that's. I mean,
this is a bizarre kind of. I don't even know why there is a cover system in this. I'm not using it. Are you using it?
No, not really. They move too quickly. They just run at you. Well, you can't really cover. They don't really fire projectiles. So what are you covering from?
Yeah.
Cover doesn't really work unless your opponents are behind cover too.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you can blind fire behind the cover, but then I don't know what the advantage of blind firing is when.
Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I haven't slept.
I don't know.
You can just shoot.
Oh, hidden cash.
What does cash do? You buy stuff with it, I imagine.
Yeah, it's like
what is it,
unlockables. I got a weapon color or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make my weapon grey. How exciting!
Ooh, I got an emote. I got a dance emote. That's quite cool. Or it could be cool. I'm saying it's cool, but I don't know if it's cool.
It might be cool.
That feels very cool.
Ooh, what's this? Nice. We've unlocked the door to the server room.
Get to cover.
Oh wow! Look at them all coming over on the left.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a lot of aliens.
That's a lot of them.
Many aliens.
What's your favourite alien movie then, guys?
I'm a classic. I prefer Alien, the first one.
Alien
But then
versus
Aliens.
Predator 2. Alien
Hmm?
versus Predator 2? Or?
No.
No, not that.
Alien. Alien. But
Alien,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
love Aliens, and it's one of the best films ever made. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A fanatic.
What's your vote, Martin?
I agree. Yeah.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice. Is that an invisible alien?
I'm gonna go with that one as well because that's the only one I've seen.
No.
Sorry.
Have you
And it
not
was years
seen
ago.
Aliens?
No, I've only seen the first one. And honestly, I don't remember it that much. I was quite young when I watched it.
Was it too scary, Alex? Is that why you haven't gone back and
No,
watched
I think we watched it at like a sleepover, so it was on in the background. And
okay.
And I was
Yeah.
terrified.
Came out of. Her name was Monica.
There's voices in the background, Alex. Is the person we're trying to rescue talking to us?
I think so, and I think we're ignoring them.
The game just went quiet, and all I heard was this
Her
voice
name
saying,
was Monica.
Her name was Monica. I was like, what?
Oh,
I've nearly
Java
run
Dog
out of
2020 is a first-time chatter.
Oh, wow.
Yes, finally
Yes.
caught it live.
Welcome.
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 Thanks for tuning into the stream. I really need some ammo, actually. I don't have any ammo.
Was there an ammo crate here? No.
No, these... I've got a drone. Release the
Vulnerability
drone.
assessment drone, whatever that is.
I've got 9 bullets left.
Oh, there's ammo here and health.
Oh, shit. No! Yeah, have some of that.
Spice World.
Spice
What?
What?
Spice World.
The room I'm in, it's only supposed to be opened by company admins. Unlocking takes a couple minutes.
So, Java Dog, just to fill you in, Martin has sadly had some PlayStation problems. And so, me and Robin are playing some Aliens Fireteam with our good friend Roman Reigns, who is a stranger who we met online. But he seems to be carrying us through the game, and our opinions on the game so far are kind of mixed, but let us know if you've ever played any of this before.
Spice World, an Alan Partridge reference.
I thought maybe it was. I was tempted to respond with stop getting so wrong.
Long Stanton Spice Museum.
It's Long Stanton Spice Museum as well, yeah. Which actually does exist. It's
What
too
was-
specific not
Is
to.
it actually really?
What was the Spice World reference then? Where's that from?
Spice World. I can't remember. I think it's in I'm Alan Partridge. I think. I can't remember. Where.
Spice World.
Spice World. Trying to find it.
Yeah, I forgot I've got another thing that could be useful.
Spice World. Is it with the builders? Potentially. I think it might be this actually with the builders. When he's season 2 and he's speaking to the builders, I think it is.
Yeah.
Why is there a beeping sound? What does that mean?
That's never good, is that?
Yeah, that's not a good sound.
Oh.
Monica, she's back. She's coming for me.
Monica's back and she's coming for him. Oh god. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, what is going on with my camera?
The frame rate is awful.
It's... Yeah.
It's ruined.
Another Alan Partridge reference.
It might even be the same episode.
Yeah, it's ruined.
So the James Bondy.
Yeah.
Then John. Oh, Alan, I've ruined your James Bond videos.
I'll just have a check. Yeah, they're ruined.
What's going on, Alex? I'm so confused.
Why are these just not ending? Do we have to go into a different room?
I don't know. Are we supposed to? Yeah, I don't know.
This feels like it's been going on for too long. I bet this is the end of the level, though.
It's over.
Yeah, it's such a climax point.
Oh, yeah.
God. Finally.
Wait, is that a woman? Is that Monica?
Collect our man.
No. Oh, here he is.
Oh, that's... Okay,
What?
shot him. Oh, okay. What?
Stand by, fire team. New plan coming.
He hasn't got a... He hasn't got a pressure suit.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to lie, Alex. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. with this game.
No,
Just keep on firing.
I'm.
exactly.
I don't know what. It's. I don't know if it's for me. You know. I don't know.
That's understandable. I'm not sure I'll come back to this much.
You shoot the aliens and
Yeah.
wait for them to die.
I'm not compelled.
I think it would have been. You know, obviously, the experience would be way
Martin.
better if Roman Reigns was replaced by
Martin. Yeah.
by our
Roman
good buddy
Reigns.
Martin.
If we had Martin would make all the jokes. He'd have all the crack, and it'll be great. But instead, we've got Roman Reigns carrying the day. In fact, he's carrying it a little too well, and Alex and I, at least certainly I, with only 72 kills to Alex's 188, and all 570 of whatever Roman Reigns has killed.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
just
he's
standing there
carrying us a
watching.
lot.
He's carrying us quite a lot.
Spiffing's in the chat as well. Just face palmed the floor there. When you're in a firefight, you have to ask yourself, what would Martin do? I think about that every day when I'm in a firefight. What would Martin do?
Yeah.
What's your tactics, Martin? If you're in this situation, you just teleport and you're on a spaceship
Yeah.
fighting off aliens. What type of guns are you using? What's your strategy?
I'm not sure I'm using guns.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
What are you
screaming-
using?
Screaming hot spittle in their faces. Which is like a scare tactic. Because with guns, they're going to go after you. You don't even know if the guns are going to be that effective. So if you're screaming at them, like when you're trying to defend yourself from a bear or something, get as big as possible, start screaming in their faces, and maybe it'll work.
Nice.
Tactics.
All right. Here's a speech. Pay attention. I'm in the middle of 6 annoying things. that
Okay.
neither of us want.
Okay,
So-
I'm talking to this guy, Sergeant
You
Park.
got 4 basic fields
Yeah.
based on the missions you complete.
You can buy stuff.
Oh,
from
you
him.
buy gear. Okay, that's all you need to tell me, Sergeant Park.
I don't know about you, Alex. I'm tempted to
The Palace Station team developed weapons. Should you
leave
wish
Roman
to
Reigns
review.
to take on the rest of the alien world himself.
I think he can do it on his own. To be honest, he doesn't
can.
even need us. Well, he
He
needs
doesn't
us
need us
technically.
at all.
Technically, he needs us to actually play the game. But
That's true. That's the only reason he's tolerating us, because he needs to.
it definitely is the only reason he's tolerating us. Shall we kick him?
Oh,
It
shall we
feels-
kick him?
I can kick him. It feels a
Surely
bit
we kick
mean.
ourselves, don't we? Kick ourselves?
Oh no, I've kicked him. He's gone.
You've
He's
kicked him.
gone.
That's a bit harsh.
It had to be.
Incredibly harsh.
It had to be done.
Now you can't play either.
That's really mean.
You're mean.
This is what I thought. Well, this was we were in agreement before I did this. I didn't want to be mean.
No, I was suggesting that we leave and let him keep going.
Oh, I mean, it's the same effect, though, isn't it? I mean, he's in our session. We've just kicked him back into his session.
Right. Okay, I suppose so. So how do we leave?
I'm following up with Central.
Leave. What? How do we leave? What?
The game. Is there a this lobby?
you just turn off your PlayStation.
Okay. Okay. Right. No. 'cause
How
there's
do
no,
I
like,
get
How do I make this stop? Oh.
Oh, you found a melee. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yes, it's right stick in.
Of course, it's the standard.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm happy to cease my Aliens FIRETEAM experience here.
Yeah, we did a couple of levels. I don't want. The thing is, I know I've been hounding the game quite a lot, but I'd happily come back to it and give it another go if Martin.
Yeah,
if you're
Martin's
able
up
to
for it,
get your
absolutely.
thing fixed, or
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
How's that going at the moment?
Oh, it's not looking great. I mean, I've looked online and the suggestions are quite complicated. How to fix this?
No,
oh
really?
dear.
Yeah. We're transferring stuff onto USB, doing system restarts and all sorts. So I'll give it a go. Of course, I will. but it's not something I want to be doing this evening whilst on
No.
stream.
Yeah.
No, sure.
Yeah, yeah. And
Well,
I'll sign up
best
to a
of
load
luck
of
with it.
I'll sign up to a load of Discord servers and see if I can find a notification to buy a PS5 at some point. Let's do that.
Sounds like
That
a
sounds like
good
better
plan.
idea.
Oh, you're going to leave us all behind
Yes.
with your PS5.
Yep, yep,
Mm.
yep.
Are you sure I
In
can't?
your faces like a big penis.
Are you sure I can't tempt you to join the PC Master Race, Martin? Is there anything I can do?
You know, I might do. But then, what are you playing on now? Are you playing on PC?
No.
Well, I'm playing on PlayStation only because of you guys.
Ridiculous.
I'd be playing on PC normally, but
Well, I'll be thinking the same thing then, won't I? I mean, most things are cross-platform now, right?
Spiffing says Steam
That's
Deck
true.
is a thing now. Got my reservation.
It is.
Quarter three, 2022.
Yes,
Does the Steam Deck support crossplay? Or is that...
Steam Deck is a PC.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So-
It's basically... Right. Okay.
So it's like if a
Yeah.
PC game has crossplay, then that will have crossplay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Rocket League, here we come.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocket
Yeah.
League on a Steam Deck. How good would that be? Not
That
sure.
would be an interesting experience, wouldn't it?
Might be quite difficult.
I mean, I've played some Rocket League on my Switch, and that is an awful experience. That is horrible.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I honestly think on the Steam Deck, Rocket League would be fine because it's got big joysticks, it's got proper triggers. It's like it's put together as well as like an actual controller. I think that's part of the appeal of it. The controls are actually pretty solid, supposedly. Whereas the Switch has just kind of buttons, and that's really bad in a game like Rocket League and those really small analog sticks.
These tiny analog sticks. Yes, they're really fiddly on the Switch.
Mm.
It was not a great sign when pretty early on they released the Switch controller, didn't they? Which was like the Xbox controller.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think it was available
there
at
we go.
launch, I think, maybe. But yeah.
The Pro controller, yeah. Well, it's so just not ergonomic using the little Joy-Cons.
Yes. That was it, Joy-Cons, yeah.
Oh, Spiffing says there is gameplay of Rocket League being played on Steam Deck, and it looks really good.
That's
Yeah,
promising.
I mean, Rocket League in bed is the dream. Just like laying in there.
That is
Go on then, Robin. Go on, Robin. What have you got to say about that?
You
What
said
are you-
Rocket and in bed, and I'm like, okay, you're not gonna notice the connection here. Okay.
Get your mind out the gutter.
You like to play with your Joy-Con in bed.
And we'll leave it at that.
Leave it
Yeah.
there.
Well, so fingers crossed. Let us know in the chat if you want us to see us play any more Aliens Fireteam Elite. Do you know what? The warning sign should have been there from the name of the game.
It's a weird name, isn't
Those like games where it's like Fireteam Elite.
it?
I don't know.
It means nothing.
Yeah. There's just meaningless words. Imagine they just called it Aliens. Wouldn't you be so much more on board if it was just Aliens?
Yeah, absolutely. But they have to call it a subtitle because
Even
that'll-
Aliens Fireteam.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what I keep calling it. Don't realize it's actually called Fireteam Elite, which is bizarre.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's
Which doesn't even make sense.
What's the worst game title that you can think of? Like, as in that you've come across in recent years? The
Well,
worst sounding game.
I don't know, actually.
There are a few that didn't really make grammatical sense. I remember. I can't think of what they are now.
There's
It's called one of the Call of Duties. Just made no sense.
Most of them, I imagine.
I mean, I think there's loads of mobile games that are just the worst, the bottom of the barrel. But I think that's maybe, picking the low hanging fruit there, like Clash of Kings, Rise of Empires, or whatever.
Oh,
It's
gosh,
like,
yeah.
and the million varieties that spawn off of that.
It's all something of something, isn't it? Mobile games.
Yeah, I think there was Metal Gear, one of the Metal Gear games, the one that had Revengeance in the title. That always annoyed
yeah,
me.
Metal Gear Revengeance.
Revengeance.
That was a weird one, wasn't it? Because that wasn't developed by what's his name?
Kojima.
Yes, That wasn't him, was it?
That wasn't Konami. I
It was
don't
like
think.
Konami getting another studio to just use the Metal Gear title.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I'm just going through my game library to have a look.
Yeah. I think of any games.
Yeah, now that you've said it.
Stumped.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you can think of any. Astaroth says, whatever you think of the game, the title Cyberpunk 2077 is certainly not great. It's not very imaginative, is it, actually?
Yeah.
Like, why 2077? Is that just when the game's set?
Yes, but random. Yeah.
It's a random number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Fallout 76 makes sense because that's isn't that the Independence Day? Like when they became independent?
Yes. Yeah, 1776, yeah.
And they emerged from the vaults in 2076. But yeah. But I don't know. The thing is, Cyberpunk kind of gets away with it because there's not really many other Cyberpunk games I can think of. So, like, at least it does what it says.
Yes, I think it's a promise. It's called Cyberpunk, which, we've got to that stage in popular culture where calling something by its genre is cool. It's like making a detective novel called Detective Novel.
Yes.
Does what it says. Simple. Yeah, you know what you're going to get.
You know what you're going to get, yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
Spiffing says, Golf Magazine presents 36 Great Holes starring Fred Couples is a weird one.
Surely not.
What? Surely not.
That's not real.
I think Fred Couples is still playing, isn't he? He might be on the senior tour, but he's still playing on the PJ. I think he's playing on the PJ Champions. So good old Fred.
When's he gonna get another game? Get another game deal.
Yeah, they've quit, haven't they? They've quit putting people's names in front of those games because like Tiger Woods, after the whole like infidelity crashing into a tree thing, they're just like no. And I think they made one with Rory McIlroy, and then were like, yeah, he hasn't really won any majors for a while.
The thing is, Tiger, I don't know anything about golf, and of all the names you've just mentioned, like with
he's
golf game, he's the only one I know. So
do you reckon he's the only golfer you know? What about
I know Happy Gilmore.
What about, do you know like some of the Ryder Cup big names, like Sergio Garcia? You heard of Sergio Garcia?
I haven't heard Sergio Garcia.
Montgomery.
I would probably recognize some of the names if I heard them, but no, I don't recognize that one. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a game title for you. I'm going through my game library now.
Okay, go
looking for titles. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Great game.
Yeah, great game, but stupid title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. I played that on like Xbox 360 a while ago, long time.
Was it that old? Wow.
It's a good game though. It's a fun puzzle game.
Yeah, I thought it was co-op though, multiplayer, but it's not.
No, it's co-op, but you play yourself. Yeah,
it's bizarre. Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? I've got one that I played last year. This was actually a really good game. I really enjoyed it. I played it with Dan. I'm trying to actually just find the full name just so I remember what it is, but it's like Remnant Shadow from the Ashes or something.
That rings a bell. This one's stupid. Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh,
The Re-Reckoning.
Re-Reckoning,
yeah.
That's a bit silly, isn't it?
What does that even mean? Is that a sequel to Kingdoms of Amalur? Reckoning?
Yeah, Re-Reckoning. What's a Re-Reckoning?
So stupid.
That's a silly one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Remnant
it?
from the Ashes.
Yeah, but I don't think it was that one. I think there was one with an even stupider name.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe it was. Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes.
I think Detroit Become Human's a bit of a silly name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very stupid name actually. Yeah.
Detroit Become Human.
It's one of those pretentiously stupid names as well. It's just got that kind of pretentiousness about it. I don't know. Maybe you disagree. I just think it's got it's just got that we're trying to be cool and intelligent here, but we're just being a bit dumb.
Yeah.
It's I hate that the names where they could just take out a word and nothing is lost. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Like what?
Yeah.
There's always the walking simulators always called something like Tracy was dead.
Yeah, what was the Edith Finch one?
Finding Jason Stone.
What Remains of Edith Finch.
What Remains of Edith
That was a good game, though, actually.
It's actually one of my favorite. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Of this generation, especially. But yeah, they're always called things like, aren't they? Like random generic name that's like could be anyone.
Yeah.
Is, was, or has, and then just like a random something that's happened to them.
Yeah.
I actually kind of want to Google this list of stupid game.
There must be some priceless ones out there. Yeah.
List of stupid game titles. Stupid video game titles. The honorable mentions. Let's have a look. Stalker, Call of Pripyat. Xenosaga Episode 2 What? Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 Retribution.
That is a bit silly.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that. Didn't realise that had a... That must be an expansion. Because there was a Dawn of War 3, wasn't there? I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever played any of those games.
They were good. My brother was addicted to them for a while. He was... Yeah. It was fun watching him play.
15 video games with the dumbest names imaginable. Oh.
Yeah, more dumbness, please.
Attack of the Mutant Camels on the Commodore 64. Wow, that's retro.
Old school.
I mean, that's not dumb.
Yeah, that doesn't sound...
That's clearly, you know...
These are kind of missing the point, to be honest, yeah.
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 Like Day of the Tentacle, again, on 90s game. That's clearly ironic, you know.
Generic sounding video games.
One of my favorite video game titles has to be Goat Simulator.
Simulator.
It's just, it's honest, it's accurate, and it's stupid. I love it.
Metal Gear Solid is a bit stupid, isn't it? Just on its own. Metal Gear Solid.
I've had this conversation many times in the past, but I always forget the answer. Why is it called Metal Gear Solid again?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
One of the characters is also called Solid Snake.
And there's a Metal Gear is like a thing.
Yeah, they're the Metal Gears, aren't they? Oh, Spiffing says, I have a game called VVVVVV. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
VVVVV.
Yeah, 6 Vs, yeah.
Wow,
6
what's
Vs.
that?
Yeah.
6 Vs is 30.
It's the same with band names, isn't it? You know, I think in most band names, they are a bit stupid.
We were talking about this the other day. What do you think is like the stupidest sounding? So the same question, but like or just like rubbish band names. Because I was saying a band name that so little thought must have been put into this name that it really annoys me is The Killers. Like that's like such a stupid rubbish name, isn't it? What should we call our band? I don't know, The Killers.
The Arctic Monkeys is just like
what's that even mean?
If you came up with it, everyone would be like, no, I don't know, I'm not sure.
You get a lot of like animal name, like animals in the title of those sort of bands, like indie rock bands, like the Pigeon Detectives, that kind of thing.
Yeah, indie bands have such stupid names.
Cage the Elephant.
Yeah, I get if it's from like another literary reference or another lyric in another song, it makes more sense.
Yeah,
when it's just like, we just thought of it.
Yeah. Rob in the chat says The Doors.
The Doors.
The Doors, yes, that's actually kind of a
Yeah. Spiffing says Blood on the Dance Floor. Have you heard of Blood on the Dance Floor?
There are some silly names.
I know the song Murder on the Dance Floor.
What, by Sophie Ellis Bextor?
Yeah, great song.
Murder on the Dance Floor.
Gonna tear this goddamn house right down.
Absolute tune.
So good. Actually, wasn't there a Michael Jackson song called Blood on the Dance Floor? There's blood on the dance floor. Yeah, that was it.
Nailed it. Knife Party.
Chumbawamba, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what other ones are there? I don't know.
Knife Party? What
I just get really annoyed by like, I don't know what it is about the Killers as a name, but it's just like the most kind of boring, nothingy name.
Yeah, I can see them though being really proud of themselves when they came up with it. Like,
The Killers.
let's call ourselves the Killers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coldplay. That's a dumb name.
Coldplay.
I
And
mean,
you get like emo bands that have like ridiculously long names as well.
Yeah.
Like The World is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. Yeah.
Spiffing says The Who. I don't know. I quite like that name though.
That's kind of classy. Yeah.
I like the name The Who as a band, but King.
I love.
Oh, sorry. No, Spewin93 says King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And Astaroth says Suno? Suno? Like, how do you even pronounce that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the progression from Jefferson to Jefferson Airplane to Jefferson Starship to Starship. That's my favourite band name progression. Yeah.
What about the Guildford Stranglers, who then called themselves the Stranglers?
Oh, well, they're the Guildford Stranglers.
I didn't know that.
To distinguish them from the London Stranglers.
The actual Guildford Stranglers got in touch and said, no, this is our turf. We strangle people here. Get off.
Yeah, so there's a lot of bands named. There's like America as a band name, and
Yes,
of course Europe.
Yeah. I'll never understand. It's such a weird name for a band. I think it's just the oddest thing. Kylie Minogue. Why would you call yourself that? Just odd band name. And as far as I can tell, there's only one person in the band as well.
I know, madness.
Strange. Yeah.
Why would you call yourself Dave Clifton?
Kylie and the Minogues.
That's a good one. We butter the bread with butter is another. Is that the whole band name, or is that a sentence containing the band name?
That is a bit stupid, isn't it? That's like, that's a bit, whatever.
Five Finger Death Punch, yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch, yeah.
Well, what do you think of, I've always thought this is a really cool name. Velvet Underground, you know?
It still doesn't make much sense, but I do like it.
Yeah, you see.
Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
There's just two cool words that you've put together.
It's just so cool. And I think that's what all these indie bands are trying to recreate, that sense of cool. Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a good band name that you
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yeah. That is good.
Name.
Led Zeppelin.
I guess like kind of
Misspelled as
all
well.
of those like classic rock bands are pretty good. Metallica, Iron Maiden's pretty cool.
Iron Maiden, that's cool. Van Halen is cool too.
AC/DC and Battery.
AC/DC, that's a great one, yeah.
I mean, one that is absolutely, and rightly so, fizzled out because their lead singer turned out to be a notoriously horrendous paedophile. Lost Prophets.
Lost Prophets.
It's quite
Shame,
a
because
bad
that
name.
is a good name.
Yeah,
that is a good name, yeah. But
Spewin93 says Nirvana. Yeah, that's a good shout. I like that name as well.
That is actually quite good, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking Heads. Big fan of the band, but also a great name.
Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Although a misnomer, because they sing, so kind of misleading.
You haven't actually been fully accurate there, so I thought this would be spoken word poetry.
A lot of it though does end up being on how successful the band is. If the band's crap, you're just like, oh, it's a crap band, crap name.
Yeah.
Whereas you can excuse any band name if they're actually good.
A couple of controversial ones in the chat. Oh, see, I want to hear what your thoughts are on this. The Rolling Stones as a cool name.
That's a great name.
The Rolling Stones.
But when you like
name.
break it down, I'm just like, that's just
It's okay.
they're just Rolling Stones.
No, but it's a
Stones
reference to
roll.
the Rolling Stone gathers no moss. So they're like
okay,
the
yeah.
Rolling Stones. Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, second one. Rob suggests this. Avenged Sevenfold is
Avenged
pretty cool.
Sevenfold.
He says.
That's quite cool.
It works with the type. It works with the type of music they play.
It
I
does.
don't know who they are.
I kind of feel like it's maybe a little bit try hard though, but at this point I feel like I'm being the overly critical one, so I'm going to stop criticizing all these band names.
The time that they came about was kind of like what? It's early noughties. They
Yeah.
started like early noughties. It's not metal. It's like hardcore, hardcore with metal elements. I guess I don't know what you describe them as. Hardcore, probably. Yeah, it worked. Their drummer died, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Spontaneously combusted.
That's it. Always the way. Always the way with these drummers.
That's a great name. Spinal Tap. I know it's a joke band, but Spinal Tap is a great name.
That is, yeah.
Tap.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Again,
one.
it works with the type of music they're playing.
Yes, if they did 1920s jazz, then Black Sabbath would be an unusual name.
Yes.
What about two back-to-back for you? Motorhead and Radiohead.
Major radios.
Yeah, both good. Motorhead because it's got the umlaut over one or both of the O's. I don't know how to spell that.
I think Motorhead probably works better. I don't know.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Prefer Radiohead, but
Yeah.
Motorhead's a better name considering the music they play. I think it's easier with like rock and heavy rock and metal. To come up with like a fitting name.
Yeah.
Because if you're indie, it's like, well, what do we call ourselves?
I hate that trend in indie bands. I don't know if it's still going, but there was that period where bands would come up and they'd always call themselves the, and then an adjective, or something like that. Daft Punk, spiffing. That's an excellent shout. That's a great name. Aerosmith, yes, that's a cool. I think Aerosmith's a great name.
I want to Google this now. Worst popular band names.
Spewin93 says Queen, and interestingly,
I'm not entirely convinced it's a good name.
Well, yeah,
Queen.
seeing it written down, I'm like, yeah, just on its own, if someone said, oh, there's this band called Queen, I would think, what? But because I know exactly who you're referring to,
That's
like,
it.
yes, it's
Yeah.
awesome. Like, they are the best. So it works because they are so great.
Queen.
And they
There's
own
Queen.
it. Yeah.
There's Queen, there's Prince, of course. There isn't Princess or...
there is not a princess. Interesting,
King.
yeah.
There's King Crimson, I guess. King
But not just King, yeah. Yeah, we've got Prince and we've got Queen, but we don't have King, we don't have Princess. Do we have Duke? Do we have Earl?
Earl. Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
What's Pink Floyd? What's even mean, Pink Floyd?
That's actually, yeah, that's a good one. Actually.
There probably is some meaning.
There's
to
probably
it,
a
but I
story
don't
behind
know.
it, yeah.
I feel like it's difficult to...
Yeah.
I feel bad insulting names when I enjoy their music, but I'm just just deconstructing the name and seeing if it actually is kind of good or a bit stupid sounding. What do you think about the Sex Pistols?
Yeah.
It garners attention.
Yeah, it does what it's supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it's very much of that era, isn't it? That late 70s wave of upstart rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other names, but I can't.
Rob says S tier
blank.
name for Sex Pistols, I'm guessing. Maybe.
Guns N' Roses is a great name.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
That is good.
And led to a cool moment in Terminator 2. Because Guns
yeah.
N' Roses is on the soundtrack and Arnie hides his shotgun in a box of roses.
Didn't they? Did they write a song for the film?
I think they did, yeah. I can't remember which one, but I should know. Oh dear. Knowledge lacking.
Earth, Wind and Fire is very cool.
That is a cool name.
That is cool, but it's always annoyed me that they're missing water. Like, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah. It wouldn't have the same rhythm though if you added water to it.
Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and
but no,
Fire
Earth, Wind and
Water.
Fire is a cool name. I do. Yeah, that's good.
It is very cool. I also like Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I don't know how I feel about
random.
I don't know how I feel about like when people are like, oh, you know, Toby and the Jets or whatever, the kind of someone and the. It's a bit like, oh, well, you must love yourself.
Well, it usually is. It's like Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. It's entirely because Bruce has got such a massive ego.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's great. It's a great name. Yeah, it's a weird. I don't know. It was all started with marketing, didn't it? Back in the 50s, 60s. for some reason the record labels decided it was good marketing to have a somebody and the somebodies.
Yeah.
Electric Light Orchestra is fantastic because it's awesome, it means something, and you can shorten it to ELO, and then you always have that intrigue of, oh, what's ELO? It's Electric Light Orchestra, which is just as confusing as ELO, and I love it.
It's true. There have been some really good ones in the chat in the last, the last 4, including that one. Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Does its job.
It sums them up.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Rush. Rush is quite a cool one, I think.
That's a cool name, yeah.
And of course,
Backstreet Boys.
the big boys. Yeah, the Backstreet Boys.
What do you think of Take That?
No, I hate that. I hate that.
No.
Sounds like giving someone a high five.
Take that. Take that.
Take that. Yeah.
Take that. No, yeah, it's not great, is it? Take that. And this. And this. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Maybe another stupid one.
That's a good name.
Razor Light.
Yeah, what's that even mean? What's that
I
about?
don't think it means much. That strikes me as being like someone's gone to a thesaurus for that one.
Razor Light.
One random word generator.
I love Van Halen spiffing. I think that's such a great name. And it's funny because it's just the surname of 2 of the members of the band. But it makes such a good name.
Blink 182. What's the kind of meaning behind that name? Where does that come from?
Reference to
because I don't
or something. I thought,
sure.
I can't remember.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's not quite a bomb, but I've always liked Foo Fighters as a name.
Yes.
Obviously,
educational too, because it makes
on the
you
Foo Fighters. Yeah.
Wonder what the reference is. Yeah.
I
also like Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions.
We are.
I'm just trying to think.
Just trying to think of any band now.
What about Snow Patrol?
Oh, it's a dumb name.
Patrolling for snow? What?
People probably associate the name with the type of music. That's the thing. You can't separate the two.
Yeah.
So you think Snow Patrol, if they were like an actual decent rock band, you might be like, okay, cool. Whereas you know that they're kind of generic rock and they've made some hits that were at number 1 for a ridiculous number of weeks, even though it's pretty average music.
Yeah.
Personal opinion.
No, I agree with you.
And
My
it's kind of
English
like
teacher,
Snow
though,
Patrol.
my English teacher literally, sincerely said, greatest song ever. Chasing Cars? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Greatest song ever. What?
Yeah.
Are they okay? Genuinely, are they all right?
I hope they're okay. But yeah, because I had great respect for that English teacher as well. And then he said that, and I just thought, my goodness.
I'd be very concerned if someone came up to me and said Chasing Cars is the best song ever made. Like, not in a judgy way, just in a genuine I hope they're okay kind of way.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Follow-up question: how much music have you heard? How many songs do you know?
It's a bit of a depressing one, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's not the best song ever made.
Dancing in the Moonlight is a great song. Top Loader, that was a band.
Top Loader. Yeah, Dancing in the Moonlight.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
I think I've heard that song too many times.
We when I was at uni, we had like a mixed playlist of songs that were people made, and someone put that song on it, and it was always the first one that plays whenever we'd start like pre-drinking before we go out. So I've got very nostalgic memories of Top Loader Dancing in the Moonlight. Yeah. Just because it was like the start of a fun night. Yeah, I don't know why it was that. No, I think just no one thought to remove it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a cover as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh.
Even though it's their most famous song. Which is weird.
Yeah. Play that song. Oh, what was the name? Darn it! You just made me have a flashback to Buck Rogers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by
what's the name of that band?
Buck Rogers by for Feeder.
Feeder.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a weird name.
Feeder.
Buck
That's a bit lame.
Their drummer also died. He killed himself, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is that why they stopped touring?
Deaths here. And then the Slipknot drummer Joey Jordison also died. There's a lot of drummer deaths, aren't there?
Yeah.
kind of
That's
fairly
Spinal
modern
Tap.
bands.
Yeah, Spinal Tap were ahead of their curve.
Maybe another quite stupid name, but also based like because their singer killed himself. Linkin Park. What do we think of
Linkin
that?
Park's weird.
Yeah.
What's that from? Is that the name of an
It's
actual
obviously
park?
it's got to be a real
Yeah,
park,
it's the name of
isn't
a
it?
park.
Lincoln.
As in after Abraham Lincoln, but they misspelled
Park.
it. I guess for trademark. I don't know.
Just reminds me of that.
The Lincoln
video.
family are going to come after him.
Do you remember the guy who did that? There's the meme of like he's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
The
guy.
bed
He's like-
intruder.
he's like, there's a rapist in Lincoln Park. So maybe it's from that.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it
that's
could
true.
be. You just reminded me of another great band name that I think crosses the line from terrible, dumb, and inappropriate to genius, which is Limp Bizkit.
Biscuit.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
Limp
like-
Bizkit. Yeah, with a Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually,
Roll was
that-
at
if you-
number one in the UK for like 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll. That kind of, if you go into that kind of genre, I think there could be some good, there could be some real gems when you come to the names, like System
Oh,
of a
yeah.
Down.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Good question. I have no idea what that means.
System of a Down, yeah, it's a weird name, isn't it?
Must
Yeah,
it
but
must be a
kind
reference to something.
like new metal bands, especially.
Yeah.
There must be some weird ones in the new metal scene. New metal
Java Dog
bands.
says, what about Nickelback? Now, we've got to put our opinions on Nickelback aside to just rate the name. What do we think?
Nickelback.
I mean, it's a
What does it mean? What does it
okay
mean?
name.
What does it mean?
Is it
It's-
like like a silverback gorilla, but like Nickelback?
Oh right.
I
seem
don't
to
know.
refer to the coin a nickel, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, but
Doing a
like,
bit
it's
of
like
research, yeah.
instead of silver, it's a different type of metal. It's
That would
Nickelback.
make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Spiffing says, look at this photograph, though. Have you seen that video where it's him going, look at this graph? And he just holds up a graph.
No, I haven't
Oh,
seen
it's stupid, but it's good.
Wow, new metal really love the word cross. There's crossbreed, crossfade, and crossfaith.
Spewin93 says you guys should do some sort of music topic for the main pod, or maybe like a music quiz could be fun at some point.
That could be fun. Yeah.
But I mean, it may be difficult because we'll get copyright claimed if we play any music.
You
but-
can only play up to 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could.
We could do the intro game where you play 3 seconds of a song, and then you have to guess what the song is from that.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
I've just looked up Nickelback. Apparently, it originates from band member Mike Kroger's frequent saying when he worked at Starbucks, giving change. Here's your nickel back.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess you'd say, here's your nickel back.
That, do you know what? That feels like a made up. That feels like a made up reason.
It could be made up. Yeah.
Here's your
Why would you say-
nickel
you just
back.
be like, you wouldn't say
Yeah.
anything. You'd just be like, cheers, and give them the.
Here's
give
your
them the
nickel back.
In the UK, you wouldn't say anything. You just give them the change and say, thanks. We'll
Yeah,
see you,
you might
later.
say, here's your change. Or,
Here's your
yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Here's your 20p. No, you don't say it, right?
Kill switch engage. Spiffing says.
That's a hardcore name. That's
Hardcore name.
Kill switch engage.
It's a bit try hard, I think, but you know, it's
Yeah.
okay.
What do you think of the band name Under Oath? They're pretty heavy.
I haven't
think
heard them.
I think it works for the band.
Oh, I know what also works, which I believe is just a place name, but it's a badass place name. Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Such a
Sounds
good name.
cooler because they're German.
German. Yes.
I remember, yeah, they were pretty damn popular, weren't they? Back in the day, early noughties.
Yeah, they were huge. I think they are still. Weren't they like the biggest band in the world at one point in terms of ticket sales for their
Really?
tours?
Wow.
I feel like they
No
were.
way.
Yeah.
They do put
probably
they put
up
on put on a good show, don't they?
Lots of
Yeah, they do.
flames. Lots of flames
Yes.
hovering
Yeah.
over the crowd.
Yeah. And their music videos are always really bizarre. Quite
Yeah.
unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Just rating
Yeah, thanks for
music names.
the poor people still watching.
Swedish House Mafia.
I don't know. Again, it doesn't mean much.
Bit of a word
From what I
salad,
can
but
say.
it sounds good.
Sounds good. It does sound quite good. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
it
got
does.
Swedish, you got Mafia, you've got a house.
Yeah. What more could you need?
What more do you want?
Yeah. Well, I just wonder how they came up with that. Intriguing.
Well, I
There's
mean,
a story online
we could
somewhere.
really do this all night, couldn't we? But we probably shouldn't.
We probably should
I
wind
have
up
got to be
soon.
up in like 6 hours.
Oh God,
No,
Martin,
I'm
sorry.
probably-
Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
it's-
Martin.
No, don't apologise.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Angelos says, I way like this more than listening to gameplay. Well, there you go. Maybe we should
There
do
you
more
go.
of these then. We just like rate things.
Right. For
Yeah.
an hour or two. Yeah.
I do think there's definitely something in a kind of rating things against each other, whether that's
Yeah.
movies and discussing which movies in a series is better than others, or
Tier lists, yeah, spiffing.
Tier lists.
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Oh, cheese. Oh, go
Cheese.
on. You've
What is
raised,
the
you've
best-
brought cheese to the
what
table
is the
now.
best
Go on.
cheese?
I mean, genuinely, let us know if people viewing would like us to make those kind of things at the risk of them turning into top 10 videos or rankings, whatever. Then yeah, let us know. 'Cause
Top
as you
10,
know-
but you just say it with full confidence and everything is subjective. So it's like top 10 cheeses of all time.
No, it's not even.
Yeah.
It's not even top 10 cheeses. It's just top 10 cheese. Top 10 colon cheese.
Top 10 cheese.
How about
Top 10 cheese of all time. And the best cheese of all time is Red Leicester. Thanks for watching the video.
No
Like and
explanation of any
subscribe.
of them.
I still want to make a video about the top 10 murders solved by the killer.
Top 10 murders solved by the killer.
Yeah, that's an old favourite.
That was a non-running joke for years, wasn't it?
It really was.
Top 10 murders solved by the killer.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, I think maybe that's a stream for next time. I'd enjoy that. Doing a tier list debate. That could be fun.
Yeah, we could make separate lists and then compare them.
Yeah, I think.
Ooh.
Let us know.
Top 10
Yeah, let us know
Batman
what tier
films
lists.
released in 2022.
Nice.
What tier lists would you like to see us do? Could be rating anything. Yeah.
Rating anything. Like World War II artillery.
I mean, people might watch that. There are tank channels. There are channels about World War II tanks and things like that.
My neighbour, he builds not a full-size tanks, but he builds like these mechanical working tanks. Like they're miniatures, but that's like his hobby. And
His hobby is building tanks.
They're remote-controlled tanks, but they're like 4 foot long.
Oh, amazing!
And like
Oh,
a
wow.
couple of feet high. And he goes to like shows all around the country with them and stuff. It's quite amazing.
That's really cool.
They're pretty loud.
Can they fire anything, or they just drive around?
They make the noise of firing. It's like there's like a commander that's like, and it's like, yeah.
So it's not
pretty
like
cool.
That's
Small
really cool.
Soldiers. Did you ever see Small Soldiers?
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, it's a classic. Oh, I haven't watched that for ages.
We got some
All the
fantastic
colourings.
suggestions in the chat for what we should rank. Castration methods. Spew in 93 says.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's that.
You're just putting together that list in your head already. I've got some ideas. Top 10 best seconds in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Good one.
8.
Number
8.
1 will surprise you, I think.
Rank all of the color greens. Oh, that's actually quite a good
Ooh.
one.
There's actually different greens.
I've got 2 colour greens behind me.
Are they green?
Oh, are they green?
Yeah. So
Wow.
this one's like a light kind of green, and then that is a. I can't see it too much, but the wall's like a big dark green.
I don't think it's coming across
Yeah, it doesn't quite
at
do
the
it
moment
justice.
with the lighting,
Yeah,
but
the 2 shades
Both
of green.
green. Yeah.
It's a bit of an optical illusion by. Because
this
of
is
your
the gold and
maroon
blue
jumper, I
dress
think.
thing.
It's kind of
Yeah.
And Alex has got a green behind him. I've actually
Yeah.
got 10 shades of green behind me. But they all look black.
I think this is going to be the erotica that Robin's going to write and star in as a follow-up to
10
10 shades of green.
50 Shades of Grey, 10 Shades of Green.
Short story.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it starts off short and just gets longer.
Whoa. There we go. There we go.
10 of those in the book and you're away. Astaroth says top 10 times Alex was robbed of a win in the podcast quizzes.
Ooh.
Political.
I think Alex has got a fan.
Leave the politics out of it. No, that's definitely been 10 times at least. Yeah, sure.
Up 10 times Dick Turpin showed himself.
That could go viral. That's got viral potential for sure.
Virality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's millions of people searching for Dick Turpin every day. So. Oh my gosh.
Trending topic, Dick Turpin.
Well, fellas, shall we say our farewell, bid our goodbyes, and call it a day for the stream?
Indeed, yes. Thank you for your company. I'm so sorry about your PlayStation, Martin.
Martin,
genuinely heartbroken for you.
I can play like there's 5 games I've currently got downloaded, so that's one of them. Zelda Ring.
I mean that should keep you occupied for a while.
For a while until I can get something else.
Yeah, at least it's working.
It is what it is. Fingers crossed I can fix it. If not, it's an excuse to upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we
If
go.
you can get it, if you can afford it.
Well, that's it. Yeah, those two things. Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah.
All
Well,
good,
I
all
mean,
good.
thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and for watching this stream and for listening to us rank random things and decide on the worst sounding band names and amongst all of that play a little bit of Aliens Fireteam Elite.
True.
But let us know what you think and what you'd like to see us rate in the future. That definitely has stream potential. I'd like to see a tier list stream now.
It'd be cool. And if you guys aren't following already, then do. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah,
So you
if
can
you're not
catch us
following,
next time.
yeah, please do.
Thank you so much for watching and joining us and following us. If you are following, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And Go Now Us goes in the chat, just says hi. Oh, sorry, Go Now Us. I think we're just about to call it a day, but thank you for tuning in right at the very end. Anyway,
You can watch a replay, can't you? If you want to.
Yeah. Start at the beginning.
Yeah.
skip to after the game. That's where the real magic started. But yeah, no, thanks everyone so much for tuning in, and hope you have a lovely rest of your week and weekends, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Wow.